takes all night, but before we do that, let's crash into that. We can do it right, if it takes all night, but before we do that, let's crash into that. We can do it right, if it takes all night, but before we do that, let's crash into that. We can do it right, if it takes all night, but before we do that, let's crash into that. Let's crash into that. Let's crash into that. Let's crash into that.
Hey Ram, what's up? Yeah, I burnt the shit out of my hand. Mrs. B bought these two mats. They're, I guess, something coated silicone or something. You can wash them. They're flexible and bendable. You throw them over the grill and it makes it easier to grill like hamburgers and shit like that. And I didn't realize they got that hot that quickly because it only been on the grill for like 2 seconds, 3 seconds. Reached over to move it and burnt the shit out of my hand. Oh yeah. Alright, let's outfit here with a damn gun. Don't usually carry the Gallant, but we'll take it today. Weird, my ammo, my gun, my Med tool. My drinks, all of that just evaporated overnight. Hopefully I don't need the med tool.
At least you got your new coffee cup, right?
Vehicle retrieval system.
I didn't even look. I didn't even look in the hangar to see.
Didn't even
Welcome
look at a new
to
coffee
the
cup.
ASOC vehicle
Nope.
retrieval system.
I stopped being excited about subscriber flare some time ago. 2
Meanwhile-
hammerheads, though. Look at that. Aren't we awesome?
Meanwhile, I'm just thinking you've lost your coffee club card.
Oh, no. Trust me. The coffee cup stays well right there. That's going nowhere.
Yeah, but you didn't even look to see if it was there.
Nope.
Vehicle selected.
Get a
Your
new coffee
vehicle
cup,
has
you
been
don't even
delivered to
check
the
it out?
following location.
Nope. The
You
way
call
shit's
yours-
disappearing out of my inventory, yeah, it won't be in there long. It really won't. I mean, people are like, oh my god, a wipe! And I'm like, please, wipe my shit. Reset the database, please. Fix it. That would be awesome. I do not know where or there Moonraker has gone. I do not know where or where can he be.
I am currently on horse and heading back to Catapia.
Orson.
Yes, the beautiful
Fancy
city
cloud
was.
city. Oh, you snooty peoples.
The city in the clouds.
Cloud peoples.
What can I say? I got my head in the clouds.
Alright, if Moon tries talking to me, let me know. I just dropped his volume down to 27.
Gov, your mic's still fucked up again.
Or Gov.
Mine?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I said Moon, but I meant Gov.
Oh, okay.
A journey worth taking.
Yeah, if he tries talking to me directly, let me know and I'll raise him back up. It's
Gotcha.
triggering like crazy. Now, Johnny, I refuse. Nope. Mm-mm. Johnny, I did something special today. I had the idea last night while I was trying to sleep. If you're logged into the... Oh, no, you're not logged into the page yet, so you can't do it. You can't trigger it. Ha ha ha! You're not awesome enough to trigger it, sir.
100%.
I did something cool today. Is this the right one? God damn it. Yeah, I'm live now, Graham. Let's see here. Boom. Bookmarks.
I got dinner. I'll be back.
Alrighty. Enjoy your dinner, sir. Okay. You ready, Johnny? Watch this.
You fire! You fire! You fire! Oh, will you shut up? You fire!
Now, none of the audio came over Discord.
No. I gotta mute it back because somebody talked about the audio coming through, so I muted it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you don't get any audio. You guys aren't cool enough for audio. Alright.
You want to bet?
Nope, not cool enough.
I'll just do it this way.
You fire! You fire! You fire! Oh, will you shut up?
Yeah, but that doesn't trigger the video.
It doesn't trigger the fancy graphics, but at least I can hear it.
Yeah. Later, those crazy graphics are going to have like a pink slip. I'll have like a pink slip that says termination on it. Yeah, Johnny, what we need to do... Let me get out of this station and I'll show you what you need to do.
We kicked you out of the club. You're not cool enough anymore.
Yeah, we're definitely not cool enough. Okay. So what you need to do
Landing gear.
is go to streamer.bot and you need to sign in, the tippy top, right over here. There'll be a button that says sign in. And after you sign in, it's going to ask you to use your Discord ID. It's going to try to authenticate you versus your Discord. After you do that, let me know and I will go into the deck and give you permission to use it. I locked everything down. It's all private now. So streamer.bot. Okay. Where is Moonraker? Moonraker is leaving Orison, he said.
Yep.
You're
Crew
logged in with
L1's
your
where the
Discord
big-
already? Okay. All right. Then what I'll do is while we're in quantum travel to Crew L1, I will give you access to it. I'll have to look up your Discord ID and give you access.
Quantum travel engaged.
There we go. All right, there's that. And let's go into here. How are you doing, Ramvik? You doing okay? There we go. And let's edit the security for this. I gotta try to find your Discord ID. $7,300. It's not finding you. Oh, there you are. Okay, refresh the page. It should work now. There you go. Well, technically you have a number. It's just #0. So technically you're...
Help! I'm being repressed!
There you go. It's working now. Oop, we has
Yeah.
kitties.
Ooh, we have kitties?
We have Milky. Milky's not been feeling good. Later, Johnny, I'll add you to a second stream deck and give you the link and explain everything to you. I want to explain it before I add you to that because it basically gives you mod level access to the stream. It gives you the ability to shut everything down. So if something happens and I dip and I run or I pass out in a chair or whatever, then it gives you the ability to turn the kitty cam off and stop the stream, all kinds of stuff. Switch to feeding kitties. Switch to feeding kitties.
Switching to feeding kitties.
There we go. And Canada's missing the only feed shot, too. Poor guy.
Yep,
Have to grab him a
that's
screenshot.
his problem.
You have to give him a screenshot.
Yep. He's probably off setting up that page for it. So you can get your
OnlyFans?
feedies.
More powers. Hello, nurse. Hey, goofball.
You're the only feeds or
Actually.
feetfinder or whatever.
Where's goofball? Oh no, I haven't finished putting it in there.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.
I gotta add yours in there, Moon. I've been working on a button on the sound deck that has everybody's sound, but there's so many people it needs a separate menu.
Yeah.
Kick is like Twitch. Some of it yeah. Your sissy doesn't feel good. She gets extra treats. Yeah, Johnny had to manually trigger it. I need to go through my stream deck and edit everything. Create a separate menu for people's sounds. Used to fit everybody on one page. I mean, it's awesome to have a community big enough where it needs a separate page now. That's great. That's a very good sign.
You just that cool.
Getting better. Getting better.
Getting cooler every day.
I don't know about that.
Complete.
We're definitely getting more peeps. All right. What's an OGH badge? Oh, yes. In Kick, there's a way that you can edit and you can add users to be OG. So I guess they get a special super cool badge like Johnny has right now. So we go down here to badges. We're going to say badge OG. And we're going to add Ramvik. So now you should have a cool little icon by your name.
Do I get one too?
Oh yeah, you already have one.
Do I-
Hey, lady, how are you doing? You may have to refresh the page before it shows up. I don't know. I don't know how long it takes Kick to get their shit together.
Refresh.
Yeah, it's still not showing up for me. Yeah, see how Johnny has an OG icon, Moonraker? Yeah, let me get this quantum pass started, and then I'll check it.
Yep, still not seeing it on mine.
Yeah, I don't see it either. No,
The server don't like me.
yeah, Kick doesn't like you. All right, here we go. So I'm gonna go to crew L1. Then are you in the Reclaimer? Or are you still in the Vulture? Oh, they have to enable it. Oh.
Well, how do I enable it?
Yeah, get your shit together, Missy. What the hell? Hey, Tech-Nose Lady, how are you doing? There you go. See, there's your OG.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Yeah. Oh my god. Really, Kick? You don't know what a right click is. Kick just hates right click. I swear to God, they hate right click.
There we go.
Okay, lady, you got an OG badge too if you want it. There you go. You can brag about how awesome you are. There you go. Tech is at work today? Okay. Yeah, no worries. I usually give preferential treatment to the ladies anyway. Wait, what is this? Something out here. What is this?
Yeah, on the way I passed a big old field of salvage panels.
Go back to it. I'll rendezvous with you.
I've already went well past it. I'm back at the cat.
So you're there now, scraping?
I'm at the cat. I'm not scraping yet.
Okay. Yeah, right? There should be some emotes in there now. I added some emotes the other day. There should be Silly Pagan and a can of spaghetti. Yeah, there's the Silly Pagan and there's a can of spaghetti. The Twitter auto post, you know, that I'm not surprised. I'm really not. Botrix really seems like a hack solution. Gotta be truthful with you.
Quantum travel complete.
Yeah, ask Sliver about the can of spaghetti. We had a conversation about that one night. Yeah, target lock was me.
Yay, this does fire up.
Ooh, I'm trespassing. Trespassing. You will share the mission with me so I don't get trespassing?
Yeah, give me
Ooh, I just got target locked. The popos ain't happy. Popos aren't happy.
I'm working on that mission.
Take your time. Take your time. I'm outside of range.
Okay, sharing mission now.
Got it. I should no longer be trespassing. You can, goofball, if you don't already have one. I thought you already had one, buddy.
You might have to do the enable thing.
Oh, yeah.
probably gonna have to look into how to get it done on his. Let's see here. What side's
There you go.
scraped, what side's open?
You have the option. It is up to you to turn it on, sir. It's up to you to turn it on.
This caterpillar will fire up and let me fly it. So sides I need to scrape to the side so I can see what I'm doing. Bottom side I need. For your bottom. There we go. What was that?
That was me.
Shooting the caterpillar?
I did, and I put a round right in its belly next to the bottom turret.
Yeah, well, careful. I'm on board.
The caterpillar?
Yes.
You left your vulture with salvage on it? Oh my god, that's a newbie move. What the hell? What if some asshole was to, like, EVA over there and jack it, man?
Yeah, it doesn't have any salvage on it right now.
It's about to, if you don't get over here quick. You believe this guy?
It's got drugs on it.
Oh, you got drugs? Oh boy! Good thing we put an MA rating on the stream.
Yeah, it came with one box of each type of the drugs and one box of Quantanium.
Nice. Have to go sell that shit.
Well, I already sold the Quantanium and what I've salvaged so far. But as you know, you can't sell the drugs at Orison. So.
No, you need to go to a naughty terminal to sell those,
Yes. You go to a naughty terminal for
a
those.
naughty terminal to sell those. Sell the
So I
bad
still
things.
got those on board. I still got those on board for now.
If I had a place to shove it, I'd put it in this thing and go sell it. If it's some of those drugs are pretty valuable, even at a no questions asked terminal. Let me see.
Like I
Pull
said,
one
I
up.
I think it's 3 boxes, one of each type. I got like Slam.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember the other 2.
Why not, mister? There will be a test
Because
later.
I don't do drugs.
Right? Drugs are bad. Okay. All right. Maze is 870.9.
Yep,
per
I got
unit.
one maze. One
Mhm.
maze. I cannot remember the name of the other one.
Yeah, I didn't get figures for the others, but Maze is 870.9, which is nothing to snip at.
Yeah.
That's a pretty fair chunk. Yeah, apparently you have to turn that on, Goofball. I don't know where exactly you do that, but turn that on. And it'll only let you do that for the first, like, 25 people. So we've only got one more slot open. Community, badge, OG. Yeah, 25. So we've only got one more person that can take an OG badge. We've got Ron, we got Moon, we got Sliver, we got Goofball Canada. I think Cromrun gave me a follow the other day. Yeah, let's give Cromrun. There you go. Got him. So we got one more badge left. I gave Cromrun an OG badge. It's in the settings cog next to the chat button. Excellent.
With Goofball being on the mobile app, I'm not really sure if his is going to be different or not.
Yeah. I'm going to see what this salvage is and see if I get a trespassing warning when I go
When you
near
get
it.
in here, I'll look at it with you.
There's a C2. Let's see if I get a trespassing warning when I go over there. If I don't, we can scrape this shit too. Probably get it on
Do
this
stuff
salvage.
like that, I'd rather have the reclaimer with me.
I understand, but I can always wait while you go get it. and the turn and burn maneuver. The turn and burn maneuver. Because that makes your pilot pass right out. I wish it told you how much salvage was on it. When you highlighted it, like on the Vulture. It won't though.
You can see if there's any cargo on board, though.
That's true. That's true. Of course, we can EVA and do that. We can EVA and do that. Yeah, but EVA is much more interesting.
If you like going flippy loopy crazy, yeah.
No, I don't enjoy that, but the EVA experience is good. And the 25th person who will be here is the last person to get the OG tag. Yep. Unless the 25th person is like an asshole, then they won't get one. You gotta be cool to get an OG badge. Now, don't just pass those out. Right? Oh, Gov. There we go. Fixed. We gotta give it to Gov. It's like a rule. Badge. We have to give the Governor of New Zealand a badge. He's important after all.
Yeah. And he'll get that mic straightened out one of these years.
There you go, Gov. There you are, sir. You are the 24th badge. You're quite important. Very important, sir. Alright. Let me see if there's any...
mics.
I don't think there's any salvage or anything on board. Yeah, I'm not getting anything when I scan it. Yeah, no problem, go. Thanks for following.
Another one. We're going to need a bigger compound.
Fucking A, we will. FBI be looking at us now.
That
All
does
these
sound better.
followers. Looks like this thing's still got salvage on it, buddy. Doesn't look scraped at all.
Well,
It's only 18 clicks from you. Do-do-do. You know, I forget what the range is of this gun. The Ion's got a pretty beefy gun on it, but I do not remember the range. You want a compound? A compound, yeah. You know, I've joked with Mrs. B for years because she's such a softie for animals that the perfect retirement home for her would be like a ranch just outside the city limits where she could have all the stray rescues she wants. And we've actually had some entertaining conversations about it. It would be fenced off to keep predators out. It'd be a little barn for them to go into if it starts getting shitty, nasty weather. And she'd have weekly visits to the shelters. It'd be like, "What you got for me this week?" And trust me, that woman would be happier than a pig and shit to walk outside her house, call kitties, and have like 50 kitties gather around meowing for treats. That would make her day. Hold on a minute. What? She's just like, yeah, that would be the perfect retirement. Big softy. My wife would adopt 600 animals. I'd adopt all the pew-pews, right? Hey, as long as your ratio is even, you're good, Johnny.
you don't want to come move my boxes, do you?
If we weren't right outside a station, yes. We are literally just right outside a station.
Yeah, I know.
Enough so that I saw the salvage from the station. Bye-bye, engine.
Hey, now, I hadn't finished that one yet.
You better hurry. You're going to be losing engines left and right, mister. I didn't think it was going to come off with 2 hits. Oh, my God.
Well, this is a derelict after all.
I forgot it's like a size
With
7
shields
gun.
down.
Oh, my God. Ooh. I feel so powerful.
Okay, wait a minute. Maybe I did get that engine.
I was going to say, it looks pretty shitty over here.
You just happened to hit the one engine I finished.
I got 3 more chances.
Tell you what, why don't you just drop your shields? Then we'll
That's a
see
good
what-
idea. That's a great idea. That we can get 2 extra boxes of RMC.
Yeah. We sure we'll get 2 off of that thing?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe 3. I mean, there's a large flat area. Yeah, I think you'd get 3. Maybe 4. Wait. Why is it red? I didn't think red was the default color for the...
It's not, I don't think.
No, and there's like some tree shit or another on it. What the hell is this?
That's one of the special paint jobs.
Oh, aren't we fancy? I'll be honest with you, I grabbed it because it was convenient in there. I used to do bounties with it. It was fun to shoot the escorts to the hammerheads with it. You can stand back, or you can sit back just outside the hammerhead's range of its guns and just start pinking off the escorts, like ping, 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 ping. You're almost done, right?
Yeah, as soon as that bar goes away.
How much room you got left in your cargo hold?
Oh, quite a bit. Oh,
5 guns for every animal? You know what, Johnny? Just to be safe, go 6.
There we go.
Alright, right over this way.
I want to finish this box out real quick.
You're gonna get a trespassing warning, and I'm gonna have to defend you against the popos, man. That's not cool.
No, I can stay here until I've completed scraping this sucker. if I want.
Even with the bar gone?
Yeah.
I want to try an experiment whenever you're done scraping.
Alright.
Trying to see which way your nose is pointing.
Is that you?
Yeah, that's me. That's me. That's me. It gives me an indication of what way your nose is pointing if I target lock you.
Yep.
I don't normally target lock people. It is a hostile action.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I can't see where your nose is. It's not able to tell, I guess. A solid
right
7.
up.
You know what? Just to err on a side of caution, Johnny, we'll make it 7. 7's a good number. See, now, there's the thing. Trovo's like, cast a spell and sub to get this game going. Like, no. No, 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 no.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Oh, wait, yeah, that's right.
I don't do that.
We're not
I've
on that
never
site
gone in a
anyway.
video and asked people to subscribe to my channel.
We're not on that site anyway. There's no like button here.
A mysterious buff will be generated in 1 minute. Side leading and EP will be automatically get the powerful buff reward. Buff's in capital letters, by the way, just so you know.
Big ugly fat butt.
I don't know, whatever it is, it's pretty buff, man. It's gotta be awesome. It's buff.
That's what they call the B-52 anyway.
Did you hear about the A10? It's being retired.
No. Yeah.
Sad day, man.
I'll believe it when I see it. They've said that for the past 15, 20 years.
I mean, they need to replace it with a like gun. I mean, well, gun is right. That thing's a gun with wings.
Yeah. But yeah, they've been talking about retiring the A10 for the past 15, 20 years. Their word on that's just about as good as saying they're going to be bringing in the Hull E tomorrow.
Well, they said they were going to retire the Huey as well. Remember, they were going to replace it with was it an Osprey or something that they were going to replace it with?
They replaced the Huey with a Crash Hawk.
A Crash
Or,
Hawk?
excuse me, the Black Hawk. We called them Crash Hawks because, well, yeah.
Oh.
Okay, where are you at?
Right beside this delicious, delicious salvage. I'm literally turning circles around it.
I'll tell you what, let me go grab my reclaimer for that.
Okay.
I would much rather have a reclaimer for that.
I don't think you got a whole... I don't think you're going to have that much on it. I've seen some damaged panels that you may get 30 or 40, but that's better than 3 trips
It's
with
a lot more than I can put in here.
That's true. Or we could both scrape it with the vultures, but I'd rather fly escort around here close to a station. You have a friend that works at a base in Missouri. He still loads A-10s weekly for his job. I don't believe it. Yeah, it's probably one of those things where somebody mentioned it. It's going to happen in like 5 years, and the media's like, that'll make a good story to put on my blog, and I can sell ads with that.
Well, let me give you an example of how it works. They've been talking about retiring the KC-135 for, well, before I was born. Back in, what was it, 80s, 90s, they finally brought out the KC-10 that was supposed to replace the KC-135. It didn't. We still flew the KC-135. Then finally, just a couple years ago, they brought out this new KC-47.
Mm-hmm.
And it was supposed to replace the KC-135. Well, Active Duty finally retired their KC-135s, but they're still being used by the Reserve and the National Guard. So they're still not fully retired yet, and they're over 50 years old.
Holy shit.
Actually, they were built in the 50s, so they're over 60 years old.
But if you don't quit your jawing and get your damn reclaimer, this thing's not going to be here when you get back.
I'm in Quantum heading
yeah,
back to
sure you
Crusader.
are. Sure you are.
Dude, here.
How much you guys think I could get off of this ship before he got here with his reclaimer?
There's my screen. You can look.
I'm good. I wonder how much I could get. Think you could scrape half of it before he got here? You probably could scrape half of this thing. Station's roughly. How far away is the station? Station's 87 clicks, so that's one jump. One jump, probably minute to land. Get the vulture another minute. So I could be here in 5 minutes. Scraping.
I could just bring the hammerhead.
Yeah, the hammerhead's useless with just one person in it. Best thing you're going to do is fire missiles until you run out and hopefully they don't light up one of your shields.
I can always ram them.
It's actually harder than you think.
Yeah,
I had some fuckers shooting me outside a station the other night. That night we scraped it. We scraped the hammerhead and I brought it in. It was just inside the Armistice and they were lighting me up from outside. And I'm like, really, guys? You're shooting a scraped up hammerhead with one person in it. You're bored.
Yeah, that's about all that.
I got frustrated and tried to ram them, but they were just too fast. Let's see if we can EVA in this thing and grab some I don't think it's going to let me inside of it. Let's hide in here under the dark. Get underneath there. We should be in the dark now. Okay, so you know how to EVA out of a spaceship. That's good. Nope, no you don't. Never mind. He got dumb. Oh my god. Yeah, there's a lot of damage on the bottom of this hole.
Actually, I don't know if I do want to scrape that. I kind of want to go ahead and grab the reclaimer and get with you out somewhere in the middle of nowhere.
Alright, we'll do that. I'll spawn. I think if they've... Sometimes I don't get the sub-loaner ships if I already own one like it. It doesn't always assign it to you, so I may not have to. If I do, the other one, mine would be at Area 18. Let's see if we can...
A little bit ago you said you had two.
Oh, I did? Okay, that's good. Then I do have two.
Man, since I forgot, I gotta make my own dinner tonight.
You're bachelor, eh?
No, it's just
okay.
Wife decided we're doing pancakes.
Pancakes is good sometimes.
Yeah, but they're the frozen ones you get at Walmart.
Oh, the elevator works. The elevator works, baby.
And, yeah, they're okay, but if we're gonna do that, I'd rather just cook me up a waffle real quick.
Someone's fancy. Whoa! What the fuck was that? I hopped on the elevator, heard my boots hit the elevator, and then suddenly I'm like, no! You're not cool enough for this elevator.
Rejected.
Apparently. Lower deck. Take me up!
You should have gone up and see if you could fire it up and fly it.
Lower deck. First, see if there's any cargo. Nope, no cargoes. Can we open the doors? Yes, we can. Hey, Bootsy. Nice. Get that flow-through ventilation. Were you guys hiding anything delicious? Probably not. What, Boots? What? You already got TREATS. Calm down. Yeah, I had the same problem the other day. It wouldn't let me into the pilot seat. Enter seat's no longer an option. And I couldn't find the controls to... That's coupled, decoupled. Scans. Ooh, headlights. No, can't turn them on. Yeah, I can't get in the pilot seat. That's no bueno. So they disabled the inner seat animation.
Then yeah, it's dead.
I was hoping I could unlock the ports, grab the guns off the turret.
If it's dead, chances are guns are, or ports are unlocked.
Ah, what are you doing, space dude? Come on. Down the ladder. It's okay. You can go down the ladder. It'll be fine. Yeah, good boy. God, he's dumb.
Why? What's up? Yeah.
All right, do your little loop-de-loop. Do your loop-de-loop. All right. Let's find the guns. Let's find the guns. Where are the guns? I'm not seeing any guns. I'm seeing a ship that I just bounced off of. Clipping into my own body. That's awesome. Okay. There should be guns here. They're missing. Lame. Very lame. Nothing in there. Let's try the back. Above the cargo ramp. Nope, it's missing. The little baby turret that sits back here is gone. Sad face. The current plan is to sunset the A-10s by 2029. Oh, so we got a hot minute on that. Yeah. Yeah, we're talking 6 years. Let's get in there. Whoop. Who just target locked me? Oh, the A2 target locked me. Well, let's go to Crew L1, I guess. And we'll spawn the hammerhead and rendezvous with him there. The A10 is one of the best feats of modern engineering ever. You know, it quite truthfully is a big-ass anti-tank gun with wings. It was engineered to be a gun that flew rather than a plane that had guns. And there are so many stories of them limping that thing home with like one engine and most of the wing missing.
Alright, I'm back. Onboard reclaimer. Getting in pilot seat. I'll be out in a minute.
Yeah, I still gotta grab my hammerhead and spawn it.
So, I don't know how much you know about the A-10.
I know it's badass.
You're right. It is a gun that was built with wings. They built the plane around the gun.
Mm-hmm.
But another really, really cool thing that I learned, because I learned it at tech school, because we were talking about really cool engines and shit people have made over the years. Every time the gun fires, the engine shuts off automatically because it will stall the engine if the gun fires and the engine's running at the same time.
Wait.
That doesn't sound right, Johnny.
It is. It sounds fucked up, I know.
The engine shuts off.
I worked on airplanes. That doesn't sound right. No. You can put enough force on the front of an airplane to cause the airplane to stop midair with the engine still on. It's not going to stall the engine. They don't work that way. It's completely 100% and totally impossible.
Do they shut off the ignition control to the engine?
No. That's completely and totally impossible.
I remember watching a fucking video about this shit.
It's impossible. The engine does not shut off when they fire the gun. No. I will guarantee it.
It may not be shut off. The engine does something. I don't remember specifically, but
it might power up. It might increase power, but it's not going to shut off. shutting the engine off would be completely and totally against physics.
Making me
Because
do
A
what
friend
would
of
happen
mine
if
was
you
a
did-
career A10 guy. When he found out they were putting him in a Hawk instead of a high-speed fighter, he was furious. 1 week
If
later,
you-
I never want to get rid of that airplane.
Wait, where
if you
was that
did
comment?
shut off the engine, if you did shut off the engine and
No,
fired the
wait,
gun,
wait. It's
worst case scenario is it would stop the plane and it would fall out of the sky.
I never knew that firing an A10's gun causes it to lose half its power due to recoil. This came
No,
from Real
that's
Engineering Program on YouTube. Give me a link, buddy. Come on, give me a link.
Now that is true. You will lose half of its forward thrust in recoil. That's why I say if the engine does anything, it's going to power up.
Okay, so now I have it. I found the article that we were looking at. It was cool. So
Okay.
the recoil of the 30mm Gatling gun can stall the airplane they built around it. Fact. It doesn't.
Stalls the plane, not the engine. Completely and totally different.
It doesn't stall the plane. It can stall the engines because the exhaust gases from the gun get sucked into the into the engine, and they aren't combustible.
No.
Okay, so it causes the vapor lock, basically.
Yes.
Okay, that makes
But
sense.
to prevent this, they have engine igniters, basically like car spark plugs that automatically turn on when the gun is being fired. So the engine igniters only come on to keep the spark going while the fire.
Okay, because the combustion stops.
Yeah.
In case I have a flame out, yeah.
That makes sense.
Either way, the amount of shit that they've had to do to keep the engine running because the gun is so fucking big.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And yes, that is also true. That it loses half its propulsion from shooting the gun.
Yeah. That's a big-ass gun. And it empties quick.
Yeah, it shoots 30mm rounds. It's not exactly small.
Not just 30mm, but 30mm uranium depleted rounds.
Yeah, well, I was trying to be conservative.
We're trying not to get into anti-gun snowflakes on the channel.
I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying not to freak these people out even more
You're
than
like,
they
oh
already
my
are.
god! Yeah. So much power.
Yeah, that gun system itself is as big as a Volkswagen Beetle.
Yep.
Yeah, I've seen cutaways.
It is like I said, it is an impressive marvel of engineering considering when they made it.
Yeah, well, you know what plane really just blows me away? Is nice! Yay, we're still EVA-ing when we enter the hammerhead. That's great. Fuck me running. Okay, we're here. If I step real slow.
What plane impresses you?
SR-71.
Yep. I got a better one. Did you guys watch Top Gun Maverick 2 or Top Gun 2 Maverick?
Part of it.
Did you watch the beginning of the movie?
Yeah.
The SR-72 Dark Star that's at the beginning of the movie is a real top secret military plane. That is even cooler. It was meant to replace the SR-71 Blackbird. That's why it's called the SR-72 Dark Star.
Yeah, I figure with the name.
And it's a real fucking plane.
Alright, let's store it and pull it back out again. Maybe it'll reset the connection betwixt the two. Well, that's good. I didn't die and I only lost 4% of my health. Hopefully soon I'll be doing that with my whole C. Take it out, take it flying. Wish I had enough money to buy cargo for it. Wish I had enough market to sell the cargo for it. All that stuff. All the complaints, people going, oh, the economy's busted. Yep.
To the ASOC vehicle
The
economy's busted.
SR-72 was made by Lockheed Martin in their Skunk Works division, which is a fun way of saying an undercover division.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
It was nothing but a prototype for the U.S. military, but it helped be a concept plane for the U-2 spy plane, the SR-71 Blackbird, the F-117A Nighthawk stealth fighter, the F-22 Raptor, and the F-35 Joint Strike Fighter.
Wow, just in time to see the doors open. That's cool.
I would love, like, if we, like, your sunshine law that you guys have in Florida. I wish the military had that, because I would love to see some of the shit that they got going on. And it's not like I want to see what the government's doing behind closed doors. I just want to see all the cool toys that they haven't told us about. Why did I hear a car door?
Didn't hear from here.
Goofball.
Oh, okay.
Are you out in the black yet?
Yeah. Hold on a minute here. Let me make one more jump real quick.
Your request to take off?
As you wish.
I have another question, since we're talking about cool engineering feats. What is the coolest car you think you've ever seen or known about? Because I guarantee you I can beat it.
I heard about a flying car the other day.
Yeah, that's still concept. I don't believe it. The pricing model that they were like, oh yeah, your average human being is going to be able to afford this. I don't believe that. Bullshit. Maybe in like 50 years. Maybe.
Yeah, people can't even afford to buy houses right now.
Moon, I know you have a bunch of cars you love. Go ahead, pick one. Pick one that you think is cool.
What's
I'll win. Pick the coolest car you ever seen or heard of. And I guarantee
car I have ever seen or heard of. Well, that's actually rather subjective.
Well, it's your personal opinion, buddy. So.
Because frankly, tell you the truth, coolest car I know would be my 75 Dodge Charger I had.
Good choice.
Thank you. All right. So this guy in the UK decided that he was going to take a decommissioned tank, take the engine out, and put it in a Crown Vic.
Oh my god.
It is a 27-liter V12 Rolls-Royce twin-turbo motor.
Yep.
It has 2,500 horsepower and 3,800 foot-pounds of torque.
Holy shit.
And it runs.
Was this name Colin Furs by chance? Because that would not surprise me. That guy does all kinds of crazy shit.
No, this guy's from Sweden. His name is Daniel Werner. And his plan is, when it is fully complete, which it's still not, and this news story was from like 2017.
No, it's probably done by now.
No, it's still not.
What?
Do you know how much frame reinforcement you have to do to get to make it to where it doesn't torque over 2,500, or well, no, it's not even it's the 3,800 foot-pounds of torque.
Yeah.
And then make sure your wheels don't fall off with 2,500 horsepower.
It'd be easier just to put a Cadillac body on the damn tank chassis.
But his end goal is to run it on the Nuremberg. Not sure how well it'll handle, but...
Are you in the midst of traveling right now, Moon?
No, Goopball's on the way home. Oh, me? No, I just stopped.
Okay, because I'm like, I set a marker for you, and then it like blew right on past you, and I'm like, okay.
I wonder if you caught it right before I stopped.
I think I called it before you started again.
I did do a small little hop because I wasn't far enough out, but...
No, that's fine. I was just like... What is this?
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
She slows down a lot better than the than the reclaimer.
Yeah. Hammerhead flies pretty good, actually.
Did you check your speed on your salvage gun?
I'll need you to check it because you're the one that matters.
It seems like it's never right when we get out here.
Yeah. Last few times I've checked it, and it ended up being 44. You got in the seat and said, "Hey, it's 14." Great.
Well, are you moving?
Yep. You had the whole top sitting right beautifully in the sun, so I figured I'd take advantage of it.
I don't do that, man. I was moving to get around you. Next time I'm going to put that big flat face right up against the side of that reclaimer.
Flat forehead?
Yeah, your reclaimer's going to have a flat forehead, too.
It's already got a flat forehead.
It's going to have a flatter forehead.
Remember you put a eclipse right into it?
I sure did. You guys kept dicking around and drinking your tea and munching on your crumpets while he was shooting at us.
Around, we were
That was
running
like,
the
God
turret.
damn it, man. I'm going to have to take this guy out by myself.
We weren't dicking around, we were running to the turret.
Around. Dicking. I don't think I can open the outside doors from here. I think I've tried this before without
you
success.
I did.
I can shoot them in the open. Yep, there you go. You just gotta get far enough forward, I guess.
Yeah.
Right, we're crunchy. We've crouched. Oh, no stupid spaceman maneuver. Love it.
There's the other part of the article I forgot. So, the reason that the engines don't stall is because they only shoot it up into 3-second bursts. If they shoot it up to the full-on 8-second burst, it could potentially stall the engine.
Wow. Vapor lock it, basically.
I don't know if it'd be the vapor lock or the recoil. I'd have to read.
Well, the recoil's going to slow the plane
It'd be
down.
The vapor lock.
The vapor lock
it
is
would
going
be
to
the
stall
vapor
the
lock.
engine. Either way, it's not going to be a good situation.
The recoil itself wouldn't affect the engine at all. What would stall with the recoil would be the aircraft itself.
Yeah.
You'd get so slow you couldn't get enough lift over the wing.
Yeah, your Bernoulli principal's going to be like, I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
Right,
I'm Bernoulliing as fast as I
I'm going
can.
to sleep or not.
You probably are. Let's be real. It does it every damn time.
Yeah. Well, I gotta
It's
say,
not just
every
yours
time.
either, because it's doing it on mine. When I had Boog in there, I put Boog 53 in mine one day to scrape. He had the same
a
problem.
time or two where it didn't. Not 90% of the time it does, but
Yeah,
I've
if it
been lucky
doesn't,
a time
I'll be
or two.
honestly surprised.
I have been lucky a time or two, but only a time or two.
Right? All right, moment of truth is 14.
Back it. Get off my ship. Let me go to sleep.
Get out, you son of a bitch.
Get off my ship. I can take a nap.
Yeah, nap time. The old guy's got to take a nap. I don't think Milky feels very good. She went in our room and hid for hours today. So I didn't tell you what I did today, right? I get up, set the alarm, finally got to sleep at almost 2. It was like 1:50 something last time I looked at the phone. Like, okay, I'm tired. So I get up, take a shower. I'm like, huh, it's the 5th of July. And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, we're normally off the 5th of July. You know? And, so I'm like, huh, I wonder if we're off today. So I log into work email, search for holidays, pull up the sheet that says holidays, and it says the 4th. That's it. It says these are the only approved holidays. So I'm like, well, shit. So I drive all the way across town, get into work. There's no one there. There's one car in front of City Hall.
Oof.
Yeah, so I'm like, well, I might as well get set up for the seniors while I'm here, because the seniors come in 3 days a week and do their morning exercises. So we try to set the cameras for them and the microphones so they can have the big screen, because it's easier for them to see in the back of the room if they can look up and use the projector rather than trying to look and find her through all the crowds of people. So I get everything set up. Drive back. Well, you know, everything's deserted. I go inside the building, the main office. There's a sign on the door that says closed for the 5th. And I'm like, you fuckers couldn't send a damn email?
Of course, if you would have messaged them, they would have been like, we're always off on the 5th. Why don't you remember that?
Well, I seem to recall one of the commissioners. I almost put his name in there. Holy shit. Slow down there, Pagan. I remember one of the last year, not this year, but the year before, one of the other commissioners, who's no longer a commissioner, by the way, she decided to quit and run for mayor. Anyway, she made a big stink because the city employees were going to get off on the 5th of July. Well, I don't understand why they had to have the 5th of July off. The holiday's the 4th. And the other commissioner, the nice commissioner, he speaks up after she speaks her mind. He says, have you been to the 4th of July? And she's like, oh yeah, I go every year. And he's like, have you seen the city workers at the 4th of July? And she's like, no, I was on the parade. And he's like, every year the city workers are at the 4th of July. They work the 4th of July. So we give them the 5th of July as a day off to rest, because they're working to make sure all the citizens get to enjoy the 4th.
Well,
I was like, I wanted to run out there. I wanted to run out there and be like, woo! Yeah. But I didn't. So this year, he was preemptive. When she started talking about it, when the city manager talked about approving the holidays, he's like, I want to pause for a minute here. It's an invalid target. He says, I want to pause here. I want to pause here and make sure that we've got the 5th of July covered, because remember, the city workers work on the 4th, so this year he was ready for her shit. And I was like, yes.
Hit her. Hit her.
Oh, man, I do not miss that commissioner. Oh, I miss him. I don't miss her. She would always have questions about purchases, city purchases, but it was only when there was a meeting. She would never go into the office privately and be like, hey, we spent $20,000 on this. What is this? It was always be like, I just want to know what this $23,000 purchase was. So the city finance director would have to walk up there and be like, yes, that was for this. You guys approved it on this date and time, this majority. So you actually voted yes on this one.
Then why are you asking?
Court of public opinion. That's all it is. So I was like, oh,
You voted yes to this, and then she gets real quiet.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Trust me. She learned real quick how to make her stop those questions. Like, oh, really? Yeah, remember we voted on this? The commission voted to approve it? And then one of the other commissioners would be like, yeah, I seem to recall you made the motion on this one. And the mayor started doing it, too. He'd be like, yeah, we voted on that. You made the motion. It was approved unanimously to approve this.
I haven't watched any of your committee or the commissioner meetings in a while.
They are deliciously boring now.
Oh, they are?
Yes. There's
no more juicy stuff? That's boring.
Well, we had one individual who likes, how does he said? He describes himself as a people's advocate.
Oh, one of those.
Yeah, this is one individual who went into the VA, the Veterans Administration, and caused enough of a stink that he got a trespassing for the day. They can't permanently bar him from it.
Yeah, that's a public.
But yes, but if he's disruptive, they can escort him off, and he's trespassing for the rest of the day. He can go home for the rest of the day, get his stuff straight, and then come back. And I was like, what the heck? And I'm like, you gotta really fuck up in order to get a trespassing at a Veterans Administration. And I'm like, what happened? And they're like, yeah, he tried going behind the counter to the private area and going in private rooms while counseling was going on. And I'm like, wow, what is with this guy? And he does it. Apparently, he does it multiple times. He goes around the country doing this shit.
Around the country?
Around the country. He's got a YouTube channel.
Oh, one of those.
One of those, you know, constantly recording. And he made a big stick. He goes up to the city commission when it's time for public comments. And he goes up there.
Streamers.
Yeah. Well, not even a streamer. He just records a video, edits, and makes a bunch of jump cuts, and then, you know, puts it up there and gets views. But so he twists the story to make it. He edits the presentation to make it support his opinion.
Of course.
Yeah. In other words, a douchebag. So he goes, you know, he speaks up there and he's like, yeah, and they took my prosthetic eyes from me and all of this. And I'm like, prosthetic eyes? And I'm like, what the fuck? You know, because Mrs. B and I, we have blind friends. I mean, some of our best friends are literally a married couple where they're both blind. So I'm like, prosthetic eyes? What the fuck is he on about? You know?
That would be a false accusation, sir, and that could be brought up.
No, that's what he described his iPhone as.
Oh, wait, what? Oh, he was talking about his iPhone.
Yes, he took his phone and was recording video when he went behind the counter, wandering around in the private areas. So it isn't like he accidentally went somewhere he wasn't supposed to be and then apologized for it. He did it on purpose while shooting video and recording. So he violated other people's privacy and violated their right to shoot a video. And after he became combative, they called PD, and PD escorted him off and said he had to go home for the rest of the day. You can't go here. You can come back tomorrow to get your affairs done. Well, he didn't like that answer.
Of course not.
Yeah. So he demanded, what was it he said? I can't remember the way that he phrased it. He phrased it in a way that he was saving the emails to be part of a YouTube video. You know, make sure he chose his words correctly and closely, carefully. And he requested disability assistance. The disability assistance that he requested was a private service that charges $500 per hour to be a visual interpreter.
Of
So-
what?
Yes, I'm not making this shit up. If you look it up, there's a company that makes $500 an hour to be a visual interpreter. And what you do is you run this app, and it turns the camera on your phone. And you turn your phone camera to face whatever's going on around you. And they describe what's going on around you.
Is this guy blind?
Yes.
Okay.
But here's my thing, is it's playing through the phone. So anyone around him gonna hear the phone.
Right.
So it's okay to encroach on their rights to be there and observe the meeting and participate in the meeting, because he's listening to someone who's looking through the camera on the phone going, this person just scratched their head. Now they looked at the phone. Now they looked at the camera. Now they looked at the back of the building. And I'm just like, no. This is just bullshit. But yeah, the city paid $500 per hour for this guy. And I think...
Wait, your city did?
Yeah, I got no choice. Got no choice. So that's why I'm like so annoyed with this guy. And I'm like, really? You're costing the taxpayers money. And I don't mean like, oh, it was $20. I can remember 2 meetings where he was standing in front of the camera, so his visual interpreter could see the front of the front of the meeting. And that's at least $1,000. So I'm like, holy shit, dude, really? That's a douchebag maneuver right there. That's $1,000 that could have gone into the budget to do other things.
Right.
Hell, it's part of a fucking sidewalk. So I'm like,
probably a whole fucking sidewalk in some places.
Yeah, I mean, we've still got sidewalk missing, broken, gone because of the hurricane. I mean, there are literally places, parts of the city where there's no sidewalk. The sidewalk just ends.
Yep. Did you guys not get like government help?
Yes, we got FEMA money. It's still being used to be fixed. We don't have a city hall yet. The city hall we have is a portable building. It honestly reminds me of going to school back during the 80s when there was a lot of overpopulation in southern Florida. And we went to school in portables.
Like 3 or 4 years ago?
Yes, 2018.
How do you guys not have all this stuff rebuilt?
The FEMA money came through last year.
Oh, okay.
The construction started, actually real construction started January. So I'm like, holy shit, we're in shambles here, and you're just wanting to sell, or not sell, you want to sell ads on your YouTube videos.
So what's the ETA on the building being complete?
Well, the last I heard was August, September.
That's not bad.
No, it's definitely coming along now.
And what about, so is all this money just for the building, or is it for the rest of the town?
Well, there's different grants and loans and stuff. Some of it has to be for rebuilding existing structures that were there when the hurricane hit, and there's different projects to do the sidewalks and stuff like that. So it isn't just like the FEMA goes, hey, here's $50 million, you need to rebuild everything. Here you go, have fun. I mean, they're like, no, we'll do this for this, and we'll do this for this, and you have to have this, and there has to be oversight on this. So yeah, it's a mess. But anyway, that guy finally got tired, and he was just like, just being annoying. I mean, he'd get up on there every time there's public commentary. He'd get up there and make a big show, get up there and comment. Talk about how the police department was oppressive and was suppressing his rights, and he was a veteran, damn it, and all of that. And I mean, you guys know me. I'm very supportive of veterans. So I'm like, no. You're just being a douchebag. You're grumpy, mad at the world, and...
Yeah, sounds like a gym.
Yeah.
Real treat.
He's moved on now, so...
Obviously. I mean, people only put up with that for so long, but...
Yeah.
Obviously, people are going to try to wring
them
out for as much as they can.
Yeah, definitely.
So are they still paying for that $500 a month shit?
Nope.
Or whatever it is?
Nope. It's on demand.
Oh.
And the last 2 meetings, he hasn't requested it. We're still taking the time and what?
Has he been there?
I haven't noticed him. Seriously, I haven't seen him, but I didn't want to make it sound like I was being snarky. I haven't observed him being there, so no. I've still been diligently converting the agenda packets, though, just in case he does rear his head.
Agenda packets?
Yeah, the meeting agenda and all the supporting packets that go with it. So let's just say that there's a meeting agenda and they're going to discuss the commission's going to vote on whether they should allow this company to build in this area and change the zoning on it, or the use of this, land, and is it according to this? Is it going to benefit the city? Is it in our best interest to approve this? Anything related to that. So the presentation, the planning department, the lady who runs the planning department, she would get up there and run a presentation, and it would have GIS maps, it would have surveys, it would have all that information up on the screen, so the projectors, so that the commissioners could be informed and know exactly what they're voting on, and so the public would know. All this is transparent. So anything that she shows at that meeting is part of the agenda packet. So if she has 27 slides full of pictures, that's part of the agenda packet. So I get tasked with converting pictures to something that a document reader can read. And I'm like, you're never gonna convert these pictures, these maps, to text. That's not gonna happen.
I don't know if I can work in government.
That's why we have the fifth off.
I've done government work, like when I worked at lawn care and stuff. I've done contracting for government stuff, but I've never worked for the government. Had the opportunity once or twice, but
yeah.
I dealt with enough of that crud in the service. There's no way I could be a politician dealing with it.
Yeah.
Well, I would like to work in IT like Pagan does someday, but my problem, I just don't have the customer service. Like, I am really one of those people who will just tell you to get fucking fucked. I just don't care. And expect, like, I don't know how, like, it'd be like the 10th time in 1 week somebody would be like, hey, I forgot my email. I'd be like, well, that fucking sucks.
Yeah.
I guess you're out of luck. I guess you're gonna go to explain to your boss, whoever that is, why the fuck you can't do your job. Well, you got responsibilities. The least you should. I have to change my password every 60 days, and it can't be one of the last 10 passwords I've used. I don't want to, and I remember every single one of them.
Yeah.
So I don't want to hear excuses that you can't remember the password that you changed yesterday.
Yesterday? I've had people who forget it as soon as they write it down on a piece of paper. Quite literally. I had a person change it. I helped him change his password. Said, okay, write that down so you got it. Wrote down the password. Said, okay, let's make sure it works before you leave. Goes to sign in, reads it off his notes, gets it wrong. I'm like, looks like we're resetting it again.
How?
Just did, man. Just did.
I don't know if I can do it.
It's gonna be a challenge.
I watched my mom do some fucking funny shit back when she was a computer engineer. That was bad enough. But we had she worked for a big engineering company that's based out of Kansas City.
Yeah.
And she was IT, computer engineer is what they called it. And she would remote in to computers and fix whatever the fuck was wrong with them, unless she couldn't do that, and then she would instruct them on how to do it.
Yeah.
Same shit you do.
Yeah.
And then one time they were doing this massive project out in Colorado, and this dude left. Like, this is before the office even opened. She showed up to work. She showed up to work on a Saturday to work overtime because it was her turn. and nobody was there to watch me. So she's like, "Hey, you're going to work with me today," which I always loved going to her work. I was like, because they were like, "Oh, hey, look, a kid." They'd give me free lunch, give me a bunch of candy.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
They'd give me a laptop to play on all day. I'd be playing whatever I wanted to, and they had like a bunch. Whenever they had like corporate meetings, or people had to bring their kids or something, so they had like this fucking giant wall of like computer games that you got to choose from.
Nice.
So I was like, this is the life. Like, can I just never go to school and just
Mommy never quit.
And so, but I was in there and I was playing. We were just getting in, and she looks at her desk phone and it had like 9 voicemails. It was all from the same dude who was working on this site in Colorado. And the voicemails progressively got angrier and angrier that nobody was there to take his call, even though the officer was up until 9.
Yeah, buddy.
So eventually, she like finally gets sat down, listens to all the voicemails, writes down on her notes like, "Hey, this is what's going on."
Yeah.
And then she calls him, and he proceeds to she's like, "Hi," "This is da 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 from da da da, and I wrote down the notes of your issue. Can you tell me if anything's changed or anything da 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 since the last time you called?" He proceeds to go on a cussing spree for the next 5 minutes.
Oh shit, that's not cool.
So, and they had wireless phones there because obviously you'd have to get up, but because they had, or right attached to the IT room was the server room, where everybody pulled all their information from. And I mean, the server room was the size of like, I don't know, a 30, 40-yard football field. It's 2 stories high. It was a big server room. They're a big company.
Yeah.
So he's sitting there cussing, and she just walks, and she's walking and walking, and I'm like, I'm gonna walk with her because I'm like, I'm curious what's gonna happen now. She's got him on speaker on this little fucking phone. And so he's cussing. She walks over, she's reading off, or she grabs one of the clipboards that's off one of the end of the racks and starts reading through them. And so she goes back there, and she unplugs the rack that goes to his fucking server. She proceeded to hang up the phone, and then she disconnected her phone.
I like your mom. Oh man.
And then he proceeds to write a very angry email. And so she forwards it to her boss.
Oh yeah, rightfully so.
And so her boss replies, and he goes, "He can wait till tomorrow. Go home."
Oh man. Yeah, that's rough. The hard ones are rough. Now, I'll be honest with you.
That's some petty shit right there.
Most of my coworkers are awesome people. They really are. Most of them are just freaking awesome. I love them to death. Most of them are super nice and super sweet. But it does get repetitive, the same problems again and again and again.
Oh, yeah. And, I mean, you work for a smaller town.
Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah, we've got like 300 people.
That's it? Oh, goddamn.
300 employees.
No, I meant like a small town, like as in a full-size town.
No, I think somewhere between 20 and 40,000. The last time they did a census. So, for Florida, that's small.
Right. Yeah, right back. I gotta go pee.
Yeah, for a second there, I was like, part of this thing isn't scraping, Moon. Then I'm like, duh, because there's a missing section in the middle. Did I just hear someone's voice?
Might have caught Risque as I was unmuting my mic.
No, it's all good. Hey, Sark, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Newt. Come on. Reset for me. Yep, there it goes. Yeah, I'm like, something's not working in the middle. Totally spaced. The hammerhead had that empty space right in the middle there.
Oops.
Yeah, I'm like, why am I seeing stars through the ship? I shouldn't be seeing stars through the ship.
Because there's nothing there.
That's correct. I think someone told me when I first started, the first time I saw it, they're like, why is it open? They're like, yeah, that's for the shock absorbers. And I'm like, shock absorbers? Why are there shock absorbers? They're like, because that's a hammerhead. And I'm like, I don't understand. They're like, it's made to ram other ships and board. I was like, oh, now I understand the shock absorbers.
Hello, Sliver.
G'day.
Hey, Sliv, what's up?
We gained a follower.
Awesome. Thanks for the follow, Ptolemies.
Yeah, new follow.
Excellent. We step ever closer. Ever closer. I appreciate the follow.
Another minion closer to world domination.
Another person closer to a giveaway, buddy.
World domination. It's all good.
Yeah. Well, see, they're not supposed to know about the world domination. We only tell them about the giveaway. We don't tell them about the world domination.
My bad.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Everything's fine. No world domination. No world takeover. No nuclear-powered atomic henchmen. Everything's normal. Nothing to see.
Have you seen the new Star Citizen killer?
Oh, there's a new one now?
Yeah, Homeworld 3.
Oh. Hey, Telemos07, buddy, 07. I don't know whether that emote is going to work, but I made one for that. There should be one that says 07. Kick is being really picky about the emotes. I tried uploading some that worked on Twitch, and it's like, I don't like this file format. And I'm like, but it's a PNG. So I don't know. I'm still trying to get all that straightened out. I know the spaghetti can works. The 07's supposed to be in there. It's supposed to be a cartoon 07 with a bunny rabbit behind it.
So why I think Homeworld 3 is going to be a Star Citizen killer is because it was originally slated for release in 2022. And now it should be available in February 2024.
Awesome. Thank you.
So it's almost 2 years behind release and counting.
But
this
you
rate,
know, it's still got 3 more
Star
years
Citizen.
to go. Yeah, we won't even put it in the same club unless it's at least 5 years behind.
It's getting there. And it's getting there quick.
Yeah, give it time. Give it time. Starson's like, go away, kid. The grown-ups are talking. And Homeworld's like, but I'm late, too. Chris is like, you don't know nothing. Yep, that would be the one. Honestly, it's kind of hard to see. I'm going to have to change that. I mean, granted, I'm an old bastard, but it doesn't really look like a 07 to me. It looks like some pink and white blue.
It's not a pina colada?
No, it's not walking in the rain either. Yeah, we're going to have to change that one. That one's jank. Janky.
It kind of looks like a martini glass with a handle.
That would be a better one, actually. It was supposed to be 07 with the bunny behind it. But, yeah, no bueno.
Yeah, wrong color match.
Yeah, and that's with like a 25% opacity on the bunny, so I don't know what the fuck's going on there.
Now, if you had a green bunny behind it, well, maybe it'd work.
It might pop a little bit.
You know, they kick green.
You know, the funny thing is I love green anyway, and I tend to abuse it. So it's kind of red. I was like, does that mean I fucking love green? That's my favorite color. Talamos, how are you doing today? You doing all right? I don't know if you are a American or not, but if you are, happy belated July 4th. I hope it went well and you have all of your digits. If you're not an American, then never mind. Yes. We talk about all kinds of shit here. We've talked about the A10 Warthog. We've talked about Hueys. We've talked about commission meetings. We've talked about assholes. We've talked about Homeworld ever so briefly. I've given Moonraker shit for taking too long to get his reclaimer out there. What else have we talked about? We talked about all kinds of shit. As long as it's not like hate speak, then we talk about all kinds of shit here. If you've got something interesting, please feel free to share it.
Yeah,
unless you're trying to sell me like emotes and overlays and stuff like that, then never mind. But yeah.
Don't say the M word. No hate speak here. That software manufacturer that shall not be named that starts with an M.
Yeah, or the International Fruit Company. We don't talk about that one either.
Yeah, that's hate speak.
Yeah, that's hate speak. I always refer to that other company that likes to put lowercase i's in front of all their names because they're super creative. I always refer to them as the International Fruit Company. So.
They're
That's
innovative.
what the I stands for.
Innovative.
Sure they are.
Inspirational. Informative. Even.
Yes. Yes. Sure.
Yeah, I'm sure there's plenty more I words.
Are we using Microsoft software? We are, technically. We
like
are.
to use.
They're not as evil as they used to be, though. I mean, there was a time when anytime you wanted to get an update, well, not anytime. Let me rein that in a little bit there. There was a time when every few years they charged you anywhere between $75 and $150 to update the software on your computer. And now they're starting to get smart about it and go, you know what? We're going to give you this for free. So
I went from Windows Vista to 7 to 10, and now I have the option to 11 for free. I've had the same PC code for ever.
Yes, Microsoft is what he's saying.
I've had the same PC key for 13, 14 years.
I don't know about mine.
I kind of miss Vista, no lie. I'm not gonna lie, I miss Vista.
I miss 98 SR2. 98 SR2 gamed very well.
That and XP was really good.
Yeah, I was more of a 98 SR2 guy myself.
Well, it wasn't the gaming specifically for me on Vista. It was the fact that they had widgets on your freaking desktop, which they got rid of. And they were like, "Oh, we're gonna change this because it's gonna look cleaner." No, I liked the fucking widgets. They were so much nicer than having to go to fucking Google every 5 seconds or something. Like I had the weather right there on my freaking thing. I had all my PC. I had a widget for all my PC cores and how fast they were running. I had a widget for my GPU temp and my CPU temp.
Yeah.
I had a widget for everything on my desktop. Now I have to use separate applications for it.
It's all good, Ptolemy. It's all good, buddy. We're just giving you shit. Talk about whatever here. There we go. Yep, just like Goofball said. There we go. There we go. You're fired, man. You're fired. So fired.
Help! Help! I'm being repressed!
Definitely repressed. We repress everyone here. You do not discriminate. Everyone gets repressed. So, Johnny, I think I need to add pink slips to the "you're fired" animation.
Pink slips?
Yeah, a little pink thing that comes down the screen that says terminated.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Come on. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, 98 SR2 gamed pretty well. We'd get out of the way and let you do what you wanted to do. Level 1! This platform, a combination of Twitch and Trovo. Green from Trovo and dark green from Twitch. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. It needs a lot of features added. Yeah. Constipated on Sylvia, too.
Working on it.
Future sandwich good. Your food good or you eating now?
Okay, here it goes.
Yep.
Oh, Moon, are you at a spot you can watch my stream real quick?
Give me just a minute.
You just tell me when.
It's actually Botrix that does that, Thomas. It's a website that has a bot called Botrix, Botrix. Kick is still developing their alert system. They don't have a point system that I'm aware of at all. You know how Twitch has a point system? You sit there, you interact, you get more points, and you can use them to get redeems and rewards. I've been working on actions in my bot. I typically use StreamerBot when I stream. So the regulars are used to typing certain commands, and it does certain things. You're actually cooler? No, goofball. We'll have to see about that one, buddy. But like the regulars, the ones that you usually watch on Twitch, they know the commands to type in, like exclamation point repressed plays that sound clip that you heard. Well, the bot can't listen in on Trovo or Kick right now, so I'm working on a workaround. And it can't do, Kick doesn't do points, so I'm trying to work on a workaround on that. Yeah.
Can it listen in on Restream?
And what?
Can it listen in on Restream?
No, it's not coded for that either. Yeah, see, now normally fuckery would work, but we can manually run it. I have a deck over here that will let me run fuckery.
Okay, Johnny, I got your screen up.
I did some modifications to her.
There's fuckery afoot. So there you are. So while the fuckery command doesn't work, I can run it manually. So.
Yeah.
But we have a thing here telling us if you want to feed the kitties, even though the bot won't answer it, you type exclamation point treats, and I'll just do it manually. We will do treats. Oh, somebody stubbed their toe. OSHA is not going to be happy. Moon tripped and fell down and hit his noggin.
Yeah. No harm done, man.
Nothing up there hurt.
You want to do treats? Yep, no problem. We'll do treats. We can do the treats.
Now, if he stubbed his nuggets, it'd be a different story.
Come on, baby. Street time. Yeah, Ptolemos is the 25th person to follow. We are over 24 now.
We're almost to your 50 spot.
I need to get to 75 to be monetized, and 80 is the giveaway. 80 is the giveaway. And I'm thinking it's going to be winner's choice. Either SC or Steam gift card. I think that's what I'm going to do. Ready, Bootsy? Bootsy, stop trying to steal your sister's treats.
Wait, you said SC or Steam gift card?
Yeah. Yeah, I think...
if you already have SC, can you ask for a ship?
A gift card, something that I send you, and you redeem it in the store, and you get $25 credit.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Typically, what I do is I send, like, a gift card.
Damn
so,
it.
I send you... Go ahead.
That's not enough.
Well, it's 25 closer to what you want.
I know. I was going to ask
What is it you want? What are you looking for?
We've had this conversation.
It's not available right now.
The one, yeah, the ship that they don't sell.
Well, I've been watching, actually. Because the next time that comes available, I was going to find out what the closest upgrade was to that, which I think is a freelancer. A freelancer is always available, and then you just trade up to a freelancer and then redeem the CCU, and boom, you got a Cuddy Red. Does he also... Yes, he can get the OG badge, that's for sure. We can do that. Commodities.
You just have a buyback in your buybacks, and you...
Yeah, but he's never owned it.
No,
Yeah.
but if you've got a buyback in your buybacks that you can CCU from, you don't even have to have
I've only ever had one
anything
ship.
you don't have to have anything to CCU from. You can buy a CCU from any ship. You don't have to have the ship to buy the CCU from it.
I'm sorry, I gotta add you to the OG badges.
So you just buy the CCU, and then when the ship you want to CCU from becomes available, you buy the ship to CCU from, and CCU from it.
There you go.
So I'm guessing your next best bet for a red would be the IAE.
Yeah. Yeah.
So at IAE, you buy your CCU from whatever to a red. And at that point, you can melt it and have it in your buybacks.
Yep.
So you don't even have to have any skin in the game at this point. You just have some credit sitting there, and you have your CCU in buybacks. And when you're ready, you unmelt the CCU, and you purchase or unmelt something to CCU from.
When you get to that point, let me know and I'll guide you through it. Talamus, you are ready to go. If you want to activate it, go in your settings, your gear, and you can activate your OG badge. I think there's a little more over here. Seems like there's a little more. Yep. But no, basically what I was thinking was winner would either... I'd contact the winner and be like, hey, you won, congratulations. And they'd tell me whether they want Steam or Star Citizen gift card. And that way they can use it to get what they want. And I don't think I can scrape those. No, those are red still. Okay, we gotta move the ship. Alright. Come on. We're about to move, buddy. I don't know whether you need a warning, whatever it is you're doing down there, but...
Nah, as long as you don't do anything too violent, I don't even ever notice you moving. Now, if you were to say go slamming into the ship,
I can do that if you need to.
Enough to put me on my butt.
I can do that if you need us to.
I'd rather not.
Oh. Alright, so let's make sure we can get everything. I think we've got just about everything off the side of this. We're going to strafe up a little bit so we can get this thing at an angle that allows us to get the side and the top, which is the way that we like to do things. There we go. And now we go do some more scrapings. Oh, Milky doesn't feel good. No, I went through my buybacks already. Johnny, looking for the red? The only thing I have is a full-on red.
Yeah.
0 to red.
Conversation.
Okay, I wasn't sure whether we had or not. I was hoping to catch it during in Invictus, but we were traveling during that time, so it was really hard to monitor everything. Yep, there it is. Yeah, Kick allows you to give away 25 to the first, or it gives you 25 to give away, so trying to make sure the original supporters get them. They can flaunt their badges. Yeah, no worries. Happy to. I was looking and I didn't see any option in Kick to do sub badges or anything like that at all. You know how Twitch has a thing where like when you sub for like a month you get a special badge, and you sub for 3 months you get a different badge and all of that. I didn't see anything like that at all for Kick. So maybe they'll add it later at some point, I hope. I think that's a great little perk, being able to show off. And like I said, I'm working on the emotes. The emotes have been a little, yep, whoop, there it is. So we're working on that.
Johnny, if I was playing the CCU game at this point in time to get a Cuddy Red, I would most likely buy a CCU from either a Gladius or a Hull A to a Cutlass Black. Now, why I'd do that is because the Cutlass Black's about to go up in price. So your Cutlass Red is 135, your Cutlass Black is 110. So when it goes up to 120, you're then saving $10 off the Cutlass Red when you get the CCU from the Black to the Red.
I don't know how many I have left, because I don't think everybody who's in the follower has one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I've given out 11 OG badges. There's some people in there who have followed, but I don't know who they are. I'd have to dig through the follower list. So I have some left that I could give away still.
So that's how I'd be setting up a CCU chain at this point, is start building from the middle out. Now your Gladius and your Hull A are stuff that's available at the $90 mark. I don't think, is the Gladius going up?
I've not heard any scuttlebutt about the Gladius going up. Just the Cuddy, and there was another one. The Titan was going to go up. So
there was 3.
I remember hearing about the Titan and the Cuddy. I don't remember hearing anything else.
Third one could have been a Gladius. I'm not sure.
Really? Because that's kind of like a staple ship. But that's a huge mistake on their part.
It wasn't the tally, was it?
No, the tally's already gone up. The tally's already gone up. Tally went up years ago.
Give me a minute. Let me get this box moved and I'll see if I can find them.
Oh, yeah. Tell them all the OGs and the regular users are very much respected here. Typically what happens is, I mean, like I said, the bot can't listen on Kick. But on Twitch, when it listens in, say like Moon comes in and says, you know, hi Pagan in chat, the bot will recognize him as a regular user and play a special greeting for him. So Bootsy would come up on the screen and say something witty, welcoming Moonraker to the channel, and it would play Moonraker's special audio greeting. Yeah, respect. Absolutely, sorry. I should find that, Sarg, and make that your greeting when you're on Twitch. And like Goofballs plays, but like the bot can't listen on Kick, so I'm trying to work out some way where I could echo everything that happens in the chat over to some network that it can listen to, or I don't know. I mean, because nothing else I've found comes close. Yeah, you have to spell it ICCPTC. Gonna get a copyright strike on YouTube. It'd be like, oh, I copied my shit. Fucking Rick Astley. God damn it. He did again. Again.
You need to either change probably the pitch and the pace.
No. I got one better. Yeah, I've got the video green screen of him dancing around singing his little song. We're gonna superimpose something over his face and head. I can't use what I wanted to use because YouTube would definitely shit a solid gold brick on that one. But let's just say we'll make it interesting. And I'm gonna replace the audio with something along the lines of like, I'm never gonna give it up, fuck you, copyright strikes. Yeah, something like that. So we'll come up with something witty. I just need to create the audio and edit it and clean it up and put it in there because I wanted to have music in the background. Come on. Speak of it, I haven't seen Bootsy pop up and say anything, have you?
35 boxes on board.
Yay, we're rich. We rich. Yeah. Emote. Well, Botrix can read commands, but all it's going to do is show something on the screen. It doesn't have a mechanism to greet the regular users. So, I don't know, I gotta come out. Yeah, something like that.
Vanguard Hoplite was the third one. So Avenger Titan, Katniss Black, and Vanguard Hoplite.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah.
Autonomous, the command list is crazy. It is quite literally dozens of commands long. It's insane. Let me see here. Okay. These are just the ones that I've taken the time to upgrade. Right in here. Like I said, that list is not comprehensive. Wow, we're full already. Jeez. Yeah, Limpet does, let me, I don't think I've got that one saved on my deck. I don't have Limpets. We have, Yay.
However, looking at it, the price rise has already gone through.
It has?
Yeah.
Limpets?
No,
the Supreme.
But you can't expect to wield
The Cuddy Black's
supreme
already gone up
executive
10 bucks.
power just because some watery tart threw a sword at you.
Limpets has a meme that comes up with a picture of a limpet from Elite Dangerous, and then it's got a sound clip that plays. Because when you're mining in Elite Dangerous, the limpets die very, very quickly. I mean, I run through a lot of limpets. So a typical mining run, I'll probably go through anywhere between 100 to 200 limpets. And none of them make it back alive. So sometimes people will be like, those poor limpets! Limpet lives matter! So it's got a little animation that plays. Technically, Sarg, you could type that in on Twitch chat right now and it would work. Supreme executive power derives from a mandate from the people. Not because some moistened bink hurled a scimitar at you. Come Come on, Mel. Scrape. Scrape. There we go.
So, Johnny, since you've already missed the chance to play the CCU game and save on the Cuddy Black, you might as well just wait till IAE. And if an LTI token comes along in the meantime, grab it.
I thought they lowered it back down. I'm on my laptop. The kiddo was doing his schoolwork on my rig.
Yeah, they did, and they extended the time period, but I think the time period's now elapsed.
Oh, it's just too late now.
Because it was supposed to be the 27th originally, I think.
Okay, give me a second here. What we can do is this.
So
This
we
should
would
trigger
be
it.
past a week past the 27th.
The sanctity of this place has
Okay,
been
here we go.
fouled.
This should trigger Limpet. Where's my limpets? Come on. There you go. There's the limpet, Sark. But yeah, the bot on Twitch is a lot more sophisticated than here. What was the other one you were asking about? Somebody asked about Supreme, I think it was.
But you can't expect to wield supreme executive power just because some watery tart threw a sword at you.
Oh, I'll be honest. Wow, Moon's playing with his dildo again. It's been a lot of work.
It's my reminder for my pills.
Whatever you got to tell yourself,
disrupting
buddy.
stream again.
Yeah, all right. Moon's waving his dildo around. Supposed to be moving boxes down there, buddy. What the hell? He's down there playing with toys.
Get the box off, not the rocks off.
I don't care what he does as long as those boxes come off in a timely fashion.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm going to knock on the elevator door before I go down to the processing deck and be like, hey,
Hell yeah.
pull your pants up. I'm about to come down the processing.
Is it safe? Oh my god, he's rocking the whole reclaimer. That's
Oh,
disturbing.
Lord. You just thought that was the ship moaning and creaking. No. Something else.
Damn it, when I get busy, I get busy.
Right? Like I said, as long as those boxes come off in a timely manner, I don't give a shit.
You've only been constipated once tonight.
That's true. Sylvia's only backed up once. We're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good.
Sick.
That'll work. Johnny, you alright, buddy?
Am I alright?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, just checking.
I'm playing my racing game.
Okay. Is it iRacing you play?
No, I'm playing Forza Horizon 5.
Oh, okay.
I'm getting ready for Forza Motorsport, this is more of an arcade game.
Mm-hmm.
Which takes me back to like the old Need for Speed days and stuff
Oh,
like that.
yeah, I love Need for Speed, High Stakes. That was good.
My favorite two on the old days were PS2. I played Need for Speed Most Wanted, which had the best storyline for racing games at the time. And then my favorite one, like as a game that was hard, was Need for Speed Hot Pursuit on GameCube.
Yeah. I never played on GameCube. I played it on PC though. Mark and I used to play High Stakes.
You couldn't really customize your car or anything on that one, but like you got them cops on you, and it was balls to the wall the entire time.
I gotta say, I like Need for Speed Carbon too.
Yeah, Carbon was alright. I'm just not a big drifting guy. Never have been.
Yeah. I liked high stakes. I liked the physics engine in it. I liked the way the cars behaved when you would come around corners or things like that.
But the one that I've spent probably the most time in was Midnight Club Dub Edition 3 Remix. And the reason I played that one more than any of them is because of the choice of cars. Because you also got to play it with, or you also got to ride motorcycles in that one.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I only ever played Hot Pursuit and High Stakes. Scruffy gonna die the way he lived. Mm-hmm. Am I the only one that thinks Scruffy's based on or sounds a lot like the character from Sling Blade?
I just gotta make sure, I have to like be really still because my controller will disconnect if I don't. Because it's got the part where it goes into the charging, or where it goes into the computer has been really loose for a long time.
I dug that one out of the closet the other day. It's sitting over there. I just gotta put it in a box. Mrs. B got a box that the pet drops came in, which would be perfect. So we're gonna get that in there and get it in the post to you.
F drops?
Post the pet drops.
You just
The
need
drops
to
you
make
put
that
on them?
Careless Whisper reminder.
A what?
That Careless Whisper reminder.
Feel like I'm having a blonde moment.
Yeah.
That video you made for the reminder for your coworker to bring the piece
Oh,
of
yeah. Okay, I was like, what is he talking about? Yeah, I need to...
I was on the same page as you. I was like, I have no idea.
Sam kept forgetting to bring the SFP adapters I needed for my Switch. So I made the video on YouTube that's got the SFP adapter.
I didn't even know you had a Switch.
No, a network Switch, not like not a Nintendo Switch.
We're on two different pages there.
Yeah, computer geek Switch, not a gamer Switch.
I used to have one.
I've never had one.
I don't have enough computers in my house to do it.
My son picked up a Asus ROG handheld computer. It's like a Steam Deck kind of copy.
Yeah. It's more powerful than the Steam Deck.
That thing's badass. It's got lots of. It's got an NVIDIA processor, and I thought I have to read it again. He sent it to me. He sent it to me while I was streaming, so I was kind of like divided attention on it. So far, no one's exploded tonight, so we're doing good.
You just jinxed it.
Right? Come on. Oop, waiting on the counter to go to 1. There we go. Just hit 1. Sorry, I don't know if I have your Star Citizen code or not, buddy. I don't think you're in my rotation. I don't remember putting yours in the bot, so.
You in game, Sliver?
He stepped away. Well, Sark, you've been a regular user on Twitch, a regular visitor on Twitch for a long time. I was happy to see you over here on Kick. If you want, send me your code. Send me a whisper or something with your code, and I'll add it to the bot's rotation. So. Come on. There we go. The scraping sometimes with the reclaimer is a little goofy. I mean, you'll point right at a spot and nothing will come off that spot, but you'll see the material there. I followed this time before I last saw you on the platform. Gotcha. But you will see material on it and it won't let you scrape it, but if you point away like at a weird angle, sometimes it'll just pull it off there anyway. It's really goofy. Yeah, that's true. All right, come on. I think we're just about done with this hammerhead. I see maybe about a quarter of it left.
Well, we got one more box would give us 45.
Yeah, that's no problem. I've still got the top port section of the hammerhead itself. I'm getting some weird fuckiness over here in the back area where the engines are.
Yeah, Moon, did you like that motor that came into my work today?
Say what now?
So did you like that motor that came into my work today?
Yeah, pretty little window in it.
Yeah. They were like, hey, we're bringing you a motor to diag. It's making some rowdy noise, and I was like, they started pulling in, and all I heard was metal on metal, and I heard tapping and knocking, and I was like,
oh
yeah,
shit.
That. Did you not see the picture, Peg?
No.
It's in memes and pics.
Memes and pics. Let me take a look.
Yeah, you can show it on stream. I mean, there's no.
It's nothing protected.
There.
Just an engine block.
I'm sorry, I was distracted by the lady in the red dress.
No, it's the side of it's the valve cover on the boxer motor.
Most of it, anyway.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
There's the spark plug hole, and there's the valve cover.
Oh my god!
There's your cam.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Look inside the window, you can see a cam lobe.
You could definitely check the oil.
Oh yeah.
The oil was all over the side of the freaking interior of the car.
That explains the lady in the red dress. Then I was like, "What's with the lady in the red dress?" Now I understand.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I'm complaining about the lady in the red dress.
Yeah.
Not at all. She's good.
But yeah, that explains the oil all over the engine, man. Yeah.
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 93,000 miles is how much that had on it when he blew it up.
Wow.
Jeez.
He bought it 6 months ago.
Holy shit.
And he bought it used, and I was like, yeah, because whoever had it before ran it hard.
Mm-hmm.
And he knew what was coming. And got rid of it.
I think it's a good bet that thing saw the rev limiter a few times.
Well, normally when we have like knocking motors, we can just short block it and call it a day. But because it blew out the valve cover, it blew through one of the valves. One of the valves is stuck.
No, really?
One of the rockers got stuck, or the rocker for that valve that got stuck got pushed out and moved underneath another rocker. So we're assuming that valve's bent too. And then we don't know where the keepers are for the original valve. So,
if you're gonna do it right.
So odds are they are somewhere in the motor.
Maybe they could be on a road in Missouri somewhere.
Have you checked if they're in the oil filter yet?
No, we haven't gotten that far. We diagged it. And I was like, well, it needs a line block, and they're like, all right, how much long block? I was like, $3,000.
That's it, $3,000
for a long block. Yeah, I mean, it's not like he needs a turbo and everything. If he needed the complete, like, if he blew the turbo up and everything along with it, which we don't know because the car doesn't run very well. But I mean, if he needs the complete overhaul kit, he's looking at like $5,000.
Holy shit!
But, well, yeah, but you got to think about it, $3,000 for the long block, and then another $4,300 in labor, because that's a 28-hour job.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I mean, it doesn't take us 28 hours to do it, but that's how much we get paid by the book to do it.
So it sounds like, depending on what the book says for hours, you could either get fucked or get a really good gig.
So the book hours are normally a little nicer to us because we get fucked so much on warranty.
Oh, okay.
That's where it kind of offsets.
Sounds horrible.
It's life. We can't, unless you can find a shop that pays you hourly, which, good luck.
Hey, Tan, what's up, buddy?
Not much. How you doing, Pagan?
Yeah, just scraping his hammerhead.
Sounds like fun. Sounds like fun. I'm just recovering from yesterday. So.
When did we get the hammerheads? When were they assigned? Do you guys know?
Today's the first day. It's this month's subscription. Yesterday is when it was supposed to have been done, but I didn't see anything about it until this morning. I think because yesterday was the holiday.
Yeah.
So my guess is they pushed it first as soon as they opened shop this morning.
Yeah, probably. I know, I got frustrated yesterday and I was like, fuck it, it's Diablo today.
Actually, yeah, weren't buyback tokens pushed to the 5th as well?
Maybe.
Somebody said something about them being assigned today.
Yeah, because there was something about the date that they were being pushed being changed. Probably because of the holiday.
You know, I think I've only used 3 buyback tokens the entire time. I mean, ever.
Lost count. I have officially lost count. I don't think they actually have a counter for things like that.
Well, you know, once you become super whale, things tend to just dissolve and disappear in memory.
It just blends.
Yeah. After you eat so much krill, you just kind of lose track of all the krill.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Come on. Do that last little bit so I can get over there and move to the other side. I'm going to have to move the ship again to get to the other side. It just went red, and that's a good sign. Come on. This is what I was talking about earlier when I said you could put your laser right on a spot and it won't scrape. But you put it on a different spot and it'll pull it from across.
So are you in game yet, Sliver?
Yep.
Would you like invites?
You gotta make him beg for it. Come on now.
No invite for you. Fucking line.
Right? We ain't giving you shit to use the code.
What's the password?
Oh, the password's a special sound we have for requesting invites.
Fine, fine.
You can't just change your mind.
Nope, that's not it. That's not it. That's cute, but that's not it.
And Icon has invitations.
No invitation for you. Back of the line.
There you go. That's the one.
I couldn't resist.
Of course not. Well, Moon requested that one night. I got a message. I had it on my phone vibrate. I'm like, well, what's this? And I'm like, why the fuck does he want this TV show sound clip? And I was like, all right, well, whatever. There's no accounting for taste. You know, so I'm like, all right, whatever. So I'm like, all right, I got to find this show. What the fuck is this show? So I go on YouTube, I start finding the show, and I'm like, huh. I don't know who that fucker is, but he kind of sounds familiar. So I'm like, all right, whatever. You know, they're Australians. They all sound the same to us. So I edit the sound clip and I send it to him.
Oh god.
Send him the sound clip, and he's like, "Did you recognize it?" I'm like, "Oh, the guy kind of sounded familiar." And I was like,
well, in my defense, I literally put in the message the clip with his name, and then in brackets, Sliver.
I thought you were requesting it for him because you maybe made a joke or something. You know?
No, because it was him.
I didn't know that, though. I'm just like, okay, whatever. I don't know what the conversation was while I was away, but clearly you guys can't be left unsupervised. I mean...
Well, that's a whole different story.
Yeah, so I was like, I don't know, man. I ain't going to ask.
I mean, after all, what was it we were saying earlier about hot dogs?
Right? Exactly.
Aren't they all armored?
He was something else.
No, the armor stuff is what we were talking about before with the Crocs.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah. Take a look. Didn't he share that in memes and pics, or am I tripping balls?
Yeah. He is somewhere in there.
I don't know. Maybe you're probably just tripping balls.
Yeah, right. Permanently high the rest of my life. Make one mistake as a kid, you pay for it the rest of your damn life.
It's both in memes and pics, and he's tripping balls.
Right?
Yeah. Should be a little bit left over here to scrape, I think, I hope, maybe, possibly.
Ah.
Yeah, there's not much left. Why do we have a torque imbalance?
Because it's Star Citizen and every ship has torque imbalance nowadays.
Oh, fuck me. That is so annoying.
Just ignore it.
Right. That's what I do.
It shouldn't blow up.
Yeah, let's hope.
It shouldn't. It shouldn't.
I don't know, man. I'm so gun shy now after trying to unload and offload that shit on the mole the other day. Oh.
If it drops a cam cover, then we're in deep shit.
Right? If you can look through to the inside of the engine, we got a problem.
Yep.
One of these things just doesn't belong.
Yeah, there's no scraping there. There's a little bit of scraping here, though. Oh, we're 0. Why are we still 0? There it goes.
Because a box just popped out, I think, while you were playing.
Oh.
Wow, it took it that long. That's crazy.
Oh, quick battery.
So, Sliver, did you see the picture of the alligator?
Yeah. The front-loading carrier.
Yeah.
I mean, the alligator. Yeah.
That all started because we had a conversation. Apparently, a gator ate a senior citizen in Ron's part of the world. And I told him about the alligator that's lived for decades at the golf course, Tampa.
Mm-hmm.
Big old bastard. And then somebody posted a picture of that monstrosity. Wow, I don't... Really? Are we done? Where's the 12% hole I'm seeing? It's gotta be somewhere.
Is it inside a hole?
I don't know. I mean, I've been hitting it at angles too so I can get the sides. Oop, now we're down to 9%. 18% here.
You're actually getting some scraping. I was getting ready to go out and look.
It's trickling, but it's there. Of course, the thing about it is like, do you really want to dick around for one box, or you want to go repair the ship and get a fuck ton more? That's the question. Because I can spend like 10 minutes sticking around with this shit, or I can fly over to Crew L1 and repair and come back. And get a lot more than 10.
You could wait about a minute or so for Sliver to break up mow and come to your location.
That works too.
Start stripping his ship.
Sounds like a plan. If you're on your way, then I'll move the hammerhead out of the way.
Yeah, there's some right there between the engines.
You know what's crazy? The other side of the engine won't scrape. No scrape. See? Bright red.
Yep. Yep.
Scrape.
It looks like that little square section in the middle there is scraping, but
Yeah, see, now we're back to the red. There's a tiny little area right here.
And there is a little bit behind this ball turret, just slightly to your right. But you'd probably have to move the ship to get to it.
Well, I'm going to move out of the Sliver's way here anyway, so...
Basically what it is all the rear-facing sections here. still have some bits on them.
Yeah, we might have another box here if I keep pointing this right.
Yeah, you're getting off the turret itself there.
Yeah. Yeah. Some of them wouldn't let me scrape.
Problem is what you've got left is places where you're being blocked by other parts of the hull.
Yeah. And again, like I said, dicking around with it, is it really worth it? I mean, if I thought we'd get 7 or 8 boxes out of it, yeah, sure, no problem.
If you brought the reclaimer to the rear on this side, you'd get a lot more, but... Yeah,
well, like Sliver said, he's going to be here in a minute, too, so...
Yep, I'm now on leg 2 of jumping.
Perfect, we got to finish out our box. Let me get this thing out of the way. We're going to move to the side.
I'm shooting up.
You got a grand total of 50 boxes off of the hammerhead.
Yay!
Ah.
Alright, let's drift to the side here a little bit.
So it's just under half an 890.
Mm-hmm. I might have another box or two here. Oh, got a green ship coming in. Are we going to get a dramatic flyby, folks? Only time will tell.
Are we ready for flyby? Permission to buzz the tower.
Or the reclaimer.
And there we go.
So pretty.
Rip it right through.
Oh, okay. 11K past.
Yeah, well, there was quite a whoosh.
I was moving.
Yeah, there was a whoosh. There was a big whoosh.
I'm waiting for boost to build up to get back to the point of heading towards you again.
I love that we can look out and see Crusader out there in the distance.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
The thing I find funny is you got VTOLs off, the engines are in VTOL position.
Alright, let's do this. Oh, shit. Please tell me my drink survived. God damn it.
I got drinks. You need one?
Yes.
Right,
I'll come to you. What the hell is it with shit disappearing off my character? At least he's got his gun this time.
You may not have shit.
Right? So the med tool fell off sometime between Tuesday and today. The gun fell off sometime between Tuesday and today. All the ammunition for said gun fell off. Drinks fell out.
It's your payment for all the streamer privilege.
Yeah, streamer privilege, I wouldn't be losing my shit.
No, I said it's the payment for the streamer privilege.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, where's the front end of that thing?
Okay.
What's up?
I just told it to put a bottle in my hand and it disappeared. But there it is. Finally.
Okay, that looks like a front end. There appears to be lights there. Yes, that's lights. Switching to maneuvering view. ships.
Here's him.
That way. How's that looking?
Oh. Okay.
Okay. Okay is good.
You're teleporting on my screen.
Interesting.
I am?
No.
There's one.
Moonraker is.
Ah. Interesting.
Yeah, he was in the elevator, then he was beside me, then he was in front of me, and then he was off to the side and behind me again.
Hey Moon, you're beside yourself.
He is.
Apparently.
Dissociative personality disorder's a bitch, huh?
Yeah.
I'm good, buddy. I'm good. I'm at 90 and 82%. We're golden now, thank you.
For later.
It'll probably just disappear.
Well, if it does, it does.
Alright, I'll tap my personal inventory and see if it sticks around for 5 minutes. Thank you, sir.
Have fun.
Yep. Here we go.
And don't forget, don't you eat yellow snow.
Right. Don't pee into the wind. Don't tug on Superman's cape. Yeah, don't mess around with Slim.
Yes, I always like try to give a tip when I can.
Right? As long as that's the only tip you're giving out, we're fine.
And between holes 8 and 14, please only use the designated ball washers.
Right.
Just the tip.
Good parking job, Sliver. Is almost perfect, man. It's almost like you've done this before.
Almost. So I need to be down just a little bit by the looks.
Down just a tidge, and I drifted slightly towards the rear. It's, you know, I like her big butt. Alright.
Okay, not I. That away to around about there. So John, jump in and check us for.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump in.
Laser positioning.
Yeah, we're gonna see and make sure real quick. Okay, top two. Almost can get the whole bottom. There's a section I'm gonna miss.
I just.
You're still shielded too.
Yeah. Well, that's a maneuvering thing.
Okay. We're good there. Can we get the ass in? The other turret should be able to get the ass in just fine. And let me check on the nose. Yeah, we're good on the nose.
Might just bring it. Just double check the top for me. Because I brought it up just a little bit.
Yeah, we're good.
Cool. Because you should be able to get the bottom completely now.
Yeah.
Theoretically.
Yeah, I've got the bottom here. Yeah, it's a lot less destructive to your ship, these lag spikes when you're scraping. For the day mining with them, oh my god. I was trying to work it into the mining tactic. Like, okay, we're a half a second delay. Need to click half a second early. I was replaying that video this morning to edit, make a thumbnail, and I think what happened, Moon, is when I EVA'd, I came down and it bumped one of the mining heads, because you can see the spark forming. Holy crap, that was a hard one. So I think the first helix bounced against the second one, making it vibrate on the elevator, causing damage on the ship.
Making it go boom.
Oh, yeah.
Big boom.
Yeah, huge boom.
Alright.
Oh, boom.
So, I honestly think I just had one of the weirdest conversations of my life with one of my buds.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it was so strange. He just called me up, and he was just like, dude, I just found the best hobby in the world, and it is so much fun. And I was like, all right, man, what's you got? And I mean, you keep in mind, this is a guy who does rock climbing, has his black belt in Taekwondo, you know, a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And he just went, all right, I just got to show you. So he turns on his phone camera on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Starts FaceTiming me, and he shows, and then all of a sudden he pulls out a crocheting needle.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, check this out. This is my second coaster just today. And I'm sitting there going,
oh, that's awesome.
I was like, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. This is not what I was expecting.
Yeah.
And he goes, I know, but the best part is my buddy's girlfriend and I, we are gonna go yarn shopping. And I was like, again, man,
Uh-oh, watch out.
not what I was expecting to hear.
One day it's yarn shopping, next day it's onesie shopping.
Exactly. And then he was like, I'm hoping to get enough yarn because
the onesies.
Yeah, exactly. Because he's sitting there going, I really hope that I get good enough because I really want to crochet my own scarf for this year for winter. And I was like, man, again, not the kind of hobby I was expecting from you specifically.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, he's like, okay, yeah, okay. Well, I just wanted you to know, but I got to go because I'm going to try to do like 2 more of these by tonight. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I really didn't know what to say after that point, so I just went, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I have never seen a man so excited about this.
Well,
is it the first thing he's ever made?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
yeah, I
there's
think
the
it's the whole
problem.
creation thing.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
I
made this.
The fact of creating something can be a very, very powerful thing.
I agree.
Well, it taps into a primal thing.
Yep.
Well, don't get me wrong. I understand that, but at the same time,
Yeah.
it
You're
was
like,
one of those
really?
things where
Crochet?
it's one of those things where you're just not expecting that, especially
Yeah.
from this guy, you know. And I'm just
Yeah.
like, come say this again.
I got a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Did he at least pronounce it correctly?
Do you say crochet?
Crocheting?
It's technically crochet. I mean, I call it crocheting to troll people, but yeah, it's technically
That's what
crochet.
you're supposed to do, right?
Oh shit! I
It's
troll
not
every chance I
crocheting?
get. What are you talking about?
It's not crotcheting? What?
Yeah, it's crotcheting.
It's crotcheting.
There's a video of
Damn
some
it.
girl begging mom to take her to Hobby Lobby so she can get stuff for crotcheting.
Oh my
It's just hilarious.
I joined the channel.
That's just like,
Right?
that shatters my whole idea of what crotchety means.
Right?
Oh
The
man.
crotchety old man isn't just somebody sitting there crotcheting. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to get something to cover the feet when he's not taking the pictures for the feetfinder page.
God.
Oh yeah, I got to keep those toes warm. Those are my cash cow. Come on.
That's how we're going to get him that Mercedes.
Well, it is the weak point in the circulation system. I mean, what can I say?
Oh my god. I'm just wondering what Mama's conversation with her daughter was after that about taking pictures of her feet. How did she not notice? That's the thing. It's like, I mean, how many pictures is she taking before Mom's is like, what are you doing? Why are you taking so many pictures of my feet?
I think the question
maybe
is,
she's
why
just
aren't you taking
passed
any
out
pictures of
on
yours?
the lounge with the feet out.
Well, like I said, she didn't seem to care when she found out that Mercedes was hers because of it.
Well, at first she was worried, like her mom had been like, doing porn or something. Like, no, Mom, not me, you. Like, what?
What? Feet can buy cars?
The right people can buy cars.
Not wrong.
Oh my Lord, what's the world coming to?
Yeah, she gets into her brand new Mercedes. Oh my god. For clarity, I don't remember who it was. Somebody shared a video. And it was this girl handing her mom a set of keys to a brand new Mercedes. And she explains that she explains to her mom that the Mercedes came because the daughter had been selling her mom's feet pictures without her mom knowing it.
God.
Yeah, it's probably in totally inappropriate jokes or something like that.
Yeah, inappropriate jokes.
Yeah.
Hey, Moon. What in the unholy obstruction?
Oh, I forgot we had
That's
two
twice. That's your second offense, buddy. We told you we don't care if you're wanking it. Just make sure the boxes pop out.
Okay, Tam.
Yeah.
Look for in totally inappropriate jokes. Look for trying to find it.
How entirely appropriate.
Oh my god, that was hilarious. Oh, I'm gonna have to remember that for a clip. 2 hours 45 minutes in.
No, it's memes and pics. It's in memes and pics. Look for I put a post yesterday, 2:17 p.m. Central, tagging Pagan in Canada.
17. Okay, I see that. All right.
And that'll be it.
Yeah, it's Instagram.
Yeah. I didn't want to play someone else's content on the stream. Open it up for a whole little...
Did you just say the C word?
I did, sir. I said content.
Oh, I misheard that.
Yeah, you probably heard something else, though.
Yeah, that's full of, anyway.
No, he didn't say anything about clams.
Nope. Or continents. In or out of continents.
Didn't even say anything about tacos either.
Nope. It's not Taco Wednesday.
Somebody ring that bell.
Mm-hmm.
I could go for a quesadilla, though.
Did you guys see Jack's video? He redid his Fancy Landings video.
Yeah.
It's very, very concise.
I swear, he makes it look so damn easy.
He does, but it's not that easy.
No, it's not.
Oh my god. Eat now, buy Mercedes?
Yeah.
Well, that's not all they buy.
Yeah.
The look on the mom's face is just priceless.
Right?
Now, I'm not gonna lie. After she said that, I spent the rest of the video trying to see Mom's feet. It's like, I gotta see these feet.
Right? I'm not gonna lie to you. I rewound it a couple times going, let me see these feet.
And now the daughter's really cautious to keep Mom's feet out of the picture. She's like, hey, I know where the money's coming from. Where you ain't getting your shit for free.
I was literally, I rewound it a couple times going, I gotta see what these Mercedes feet look like.
Right?
Go to
Before it's
feetfinder.
more than a Mercedes.
Yeah, go to feetfinder, go yeah.
Yeah, type in Pagan.
Oh my god. Nobody wants to see these ugly ass fucking hairy feet, man. I promise you.
He's wearing crocheted booties, and they just have the top cut out of them.
Yeah. He hasn't trimmed
Wearing
his
my
nails
best
in
sandals,
months.
buddy. Wearing my best sandals.
Are they the crocheted booties with the holes for the toe cleavage?
Right? You got to be gold tier to see that, buddy. I'm sorry.
That's
Feet
for his
preview?
OnlyFans.
Oh, that's hilarious.
That's an OnlyFans account right there.
Oh, wow. Feet preview.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh shit! He just misses.
It's treat time.
Mm-hmm. Canada, did we get you added to that page? I don't remember if we got you or not today. I got a few people added to the trigger page for the bot.
Yeah.
Good.
Did you do it today though? Because he redid it today.
Yeah.
Yeah, we locked it down today. I locked it down a few days ago, but yeah. Come on, I just want to get this box out so we can be waiting for it while I feed these guys treaties. Let me shake the jar and get them making in here.
Everybody get your snipping tools ready.
Right?
Get that screenshot.
Yeah, here comes those ugly ass feet. What the hell? It's just like, oh, we're stalled out. That's what it's doing. Where it does the mystery salvage.
$19.99, you get to see the toe jam.
Babies, where are my babies?
Can somebody start playing the Blue Oyster music?
Oh yeah, from Police Academy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. How sad is it that I recognize exactly what you were going?
Oh, he's not bringing out the suckables. Come on, man. Oh, he's teasing us. He's teasing us.
Oh, there's a toe. I see a toe.
I saw it. It slipped out.
Right?
Feet stream where you
Oh my God.
cannot see them.
Scar your minds forever.
There it is.
Alrighty.
Feet.
Are they still eating?
Can we get a little striptease going?
Sneaks doesn't. Right?
Wiggle,
I told
wiggle,
you.
wiggle.
You got to be gold member for me to watch me put my socks on.
You got to change category for that.
I probably would.
Yeah.
Get a little.
I mean, that's
get
going
a
to be
little
hot
mini.
tubs and bikinis, doesn't it?
Can you add a little mini stripper pole right there, and then you can rub your.
We got
your
one, buddy.
toes?
It's wrapped in black tape because nothing says redneck like black tape.
I see them toes work that pole.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, I'm gonna have to record something for you.
And don't forget, ribbed for his pleasure.
God.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, jeez. Y'all ain't right.
Something ain't right in here. It's you guys.
Uh-huh.
You say that, but we're hysterical.
Oh yeah. I mean, I never said you weren't funny. I just said you weren't right.
Oh yeah. Oh, we could also start playing some cherry pie from Warrant.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God. That would be the best music to that.
Yeah.
Just all of a sudden you just see a toes and stuff on a pole and you're just hearing, she's my cherry pie.
Oh, Daddy.
Rub
those hairy toes on that pole.
And for an extra $10, he'll drizzle some cherry juice along his feet.
Yeah,
Oh my God,
yeah.
it's-
I could just hear that. Boo! Need you to bring the wash bucket. And you're like, oh, really? The feet again? Like, yeah, the feet again.
Hey,
All of a
don't
sudden you
knock
see-
those feet. They're paying for our food.
He just puts one of his feet on the on like
Yeah.
a stool.
Yeah.
And you just see water rain down, like in that one show where she sits on the chair and pulls the
Oh,
cord.
yeah, yeah.
Flash dance.
Touch
Yeah,
dance, that's
yeah.
what it was.
Oh, man.
These feet are keeping you in champagne and caviar 5 days a week.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, if you can buy a Mercedes in a few months, I guarantee you can get something else that's just as good.
Right?
Heck, if you wait a couple more months, you might be able to get something really nice. Oh, God.
Got a few toe rings on there.
Oh, well, I mean, you have to.
You jazz it up.
Yeah,
Toe
and
ring.
paint the toenails, you know.
Yeah, toe rings
What
are
color's it going to be today?
Now, here's what you can do. You could get yourself a Winnebago and retire to Florida.
There you go.
Wait a minute. You're already in Florida.
Yeah. Retire to a different part of Florida.
And if you want to kick it up a notch, you can get one of those anklets. Just kind of show just a little
No,
bit
no,
of
no,
ankle.
no, 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 no. Anklet means something else. So no, we're not going there.
No.
You just go up a little bit. It's one of those ankle trackers.
Yeah,
12
see, now
months
that
later,
means something
Pagan
else.
is-
That'd be funny, actually. I'm sorry. I'd probably watch a video just because of that little thing right there. I'd probably laugh like crazy if I saw that.
Have to make sure it's
12
on the
months
thumbnail.
later, Pagan is streaming from the house his feet built.
Oh my god.
Oh dear lord.
He's gonna be featured in an episode of Cribs. This is what my feet bought me.
Walking
He's
around
gonna
with a pair of
amaranth,
socks. Yeah.
It's a shame.
Did you say he would be featured?
Yes,
You
feet
remember that lady that her daughter bought her a car, a Mercedes, with pics of her feet? Well, here we have a gentleman.
Oh my god.
A man who built an entire empire.
On his feet.
By his feet.
I only trust
the
these
backs
feet to
of
Nike.
his
I could just see the sponsorship right already.
Oh God, please no, not Nike.
Yes.
We don't support child slavery.
These boots are made for taking off, and that's just what I'll do.
Yeah.
I hate you guys right
Oh
now.
man, Dr. Scholl's. We got a brand new sponsor today, Dr. Scholl's.
It's a shame Robin Leach passed away because, man, he'd come out of retirement for that episode.
Right.
Oh, and could you imagine all the extra sponsorships we could get if you just managed to get a bunion?
Ooh. I don't know, man. That's a career-risking decision there.
Yeah. Just think about all those guys out there with bunions. If you could get a bunion and then take care of it, get rid of it.
One of these days, these boots will come off on stream just for you, but only if you pay.
Yeah, subscribers only.
Get our platinum plan for $99.99 per month.
And you get to name a hair.
Oh,
Ooh,
God.
I don't know. We may have to extra special donations for that, man. I got a lot of hairs. That's a money-making opportunity there.
You get to name a hair. That's cool.
70 boxes on board.
Nice.
But how much to name a freckle?
Ooh.
Make
I don't know. I'm going to have to talk to my business manager on that one.
That'd be me. I get 10%.
Oh man.
$199 to have the name written next to it in Sharpie. $599 to have the name tattooed next to the freckle.
Well, and I gotta say, wouldn't I at least get 0.5% just for my contribution here?
Oh, of course.
Nah, man, we're paying you a feet pick. What are you talking about?
Oh my God.
You would get paid if you were a half-decent box boy.
Right.
Do we charge more for the big toe or the little toe?
A little toe. Come on. Who's going to dress that thing up in a little skirt? One week it'll be French maid. The next week it'll be the nurse. The next week it'll be like schoolgirl.
Are we talking like Yvette French maid?
There's less of the little toe, therefore it's artificial scarcity.
Mm-hmm. FOMO. FOMO for the toe.
You've been hanging around Star Citizen too long.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we all need hobbies.
And this month's subscriber flare will be the little toe in a tutu.
Yep.
Star Kitty. Star Kitty little toe.
There we go. Oh, it's snuggle time. We have a kitty pile forming in the office.
Aww.
Sneaks and Bootsy.
They do good.
Oh, yeah. They've always been close.
You should pet them with your feet.
Nah, wake her up. Thought you didn't get that shit for free. Come on.
Yeah, gotta wait for the next.
Nice try, Canada. Nice try.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're slick, but not that slick.
Had to try.
Yeah, it's pretty try.
No Mercedes for you.
So when you get off of stream,
Mm-hmm.
you go talk to the wife and go, all right, you want to hear what these sons of bitches were saying?
She don't even ask anymore. She don't even ask anymore.
She's still memory scarred from last time.
The first year or two, she'd hear all the laughing. Like, what are you guys talking about? Now she's like, I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know.
I thought she was just asking back at the beginning, or right before we started streaming, who you were talking to.
No, that was
What we
earlier
were
today.
talking
She was
about.
asking about it.
Yeah,
Nice.
Okay. No.
She still asks for it.
No, she'll go on YouTube and watch part of the VOD. She'll be like, "Oh man," she's like, "Yeah, I saw your video."
You guys were talking about what?
No, what she's doing now, she's probably clipping this shit so she can come back and say, okay, where's my Mercedes?
Right?
I think she's busy with her crochet right now. She's like, nope, we got the headphones on, we good.
This way I don't have to listen to those idiots.
Yeah. That is one of her favorite words, so nice
Idiot?
call. Oh, yeah? Idiot. Oh, hell yeah.
I've watched a lot of Supernatural, and that's where
Bobby.
I got that from.
Bobby. But you know what's funny is I've got family that said that all the time.
Yep.
Yep, idiot.
Yep.
I said the entire word like an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, probably lies to her friends when they ask her, oh, so what does your husband do for fun?
She's my cherry pie.
Oh, yeah, Pagan? Yeah, he's a thief. Yeah, he's a thief.
Yeah, absolutely. He's a politician. Anything but that. Anything but that.
That would be the funniest flashback. You just see your wife look in the distance. You just hear this, she's my cherry pie. He's a politician.
Oh, man. Oh, there we go. You said we had 70 already? Holy crap.
Actually, now, with that one that you just gave me, we're at
82.
Come on, swing around. Close. Damn close.
Really?
78.
Damn, that was close. We're off.
Well, I mean, 50 for the hammerhead and somewhere between 60 and 90 for the 890, right?
Well, the 890 you can get us almost 120 on its own.
Really?
Oh, you got 2 ships at once now?
Well, we finished the hammerhead. Now we're on the 890.
Yeah, just have somebody driving the hammerhead back and getting that repaired.
If I had more time, I would. It's
Right.
11 now, so.
I mean, is there something wrong with doing 2 ships at once?
Nope, not at all. As long as everything's consensual, everything's
I was about
groovy.
to say, I was literally about to go, as long as it's consensual, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah, we're not being no ducks here.
Nope, no ducks.
Thank God we're not corkscrewed.
Right?
This month's subscriber exclusive Pagan's feet with bootsies on them.
Ooh, Star Kitty.
Disclaimer,
bootsies.
Bootsy is uncomfortable sitting on Pagan's feet. Therefore, all shots will be composited.
Right.
Oh, God.
No one can blame Bootsy.
Thanks for gifting the subs.
Zytrazak.
Yeah.
He gifted like 25.
Yeah, but I don't think that's a pop-up you've been looking for.
No, it's not. I'm about to go through the timer tomorrow. Well, actually, every time that runs, it runs through the list of sub-gifters and picks one at random. So any time you gift a sub on Twitch, it adds your name to the list. If you gift one, it adds your name once. If you get 5, it adds your name 5 times. So that's why you see like Raven a lot, Zytrazig a lot, because they both gifted a hell of a lot of subs.
Alright.
So, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought it was the bot. Whenever you gift subs, the bot notes it, adds it to a text file, and then randomizes the pool in the text file.
And if it was on Kick, it'd make dollars.
Mm-hmm. Right? The someone's already suggested that on the website for StreamerBot, and the owner's been like, it doesn't support the API. Kick doesn't have an API yet.
Well, I don't think it'll be long.
I don't know. Depends on where their priorities are.
I think one of their priorities is onboarding people out of Twitch.
Yeah. I don't know about the XQC, though, because, I mean, I loaded up Kick, was it yesterday or something, to just kind of browse around and look and find something to watch. And on the front page, it's XQC. And it seemed like he was just kind of half-ass coasting it. So I'm like, really, dude? You got $100 million in contract and you're just phoning that shit in? What the hell?
Maybe he's off on holidays.
I don't know.
Was it a rerun?
No, he was live, but he was... I don't remember exactly what he was doing. Like, one day he was watching a damn movie. Like he's trying to get fired. I don't know. Yep. Spitting one out again. Come on. Drummer was on earlier today. I popped in there for a little bit.
Yeah, Crumb seems to be doing well.
Oh yeah, he announced it for like a month that he was going to be leaving and going over to Kick. So his audience had plenty of time to prepare for that. He does well too. I mean, when he streams, he usually averages a couple of dozen to 7 or 8 dozen.
Well, the other night he had, I think it was about 32, 33. And it worked out to be about a quarter of all of the people watching Star Citizen streams.
Nice.
At that point in time. And Tomo had about half, and then Tomo raided him.
Awesome. So you had 3/4 of the audience. That's great. I just don't have the patience to do ground pounder combat right now. With the way the servers are lagging, I'm like, oh no. No, no, no. I've watched a couple. I think Bam Bam was doing it. Even Bam Bam's been playing other games. He was playing Call of the Wild, I think, earlier today.
Yeah, he was. I watched it a little bit while I was at work.
Yeah.
But Baby has played Call of Wild before. He plays a lot of different games. I mean, he prefers SC, but I mean, you can only play so much SC.
Yeah, yeah. When SC starts really testing your patience, it's time to move on to something else for a bit. Yesterday was Diablo. I mean, Shiro contacted me a couple days ago, said he wanted to play Diablo yesterday. So I loaded in and started playing. I was like, okay. Never showed up, so.
Yeah, we saw that.
They're dealing with a lot now. His mother-in-law passed away a few days ago, so. His wife's mom. So.
Yeah, that's always a tricky situation.
Yeah. Well, sometimes, Shiro and I will jump in the Diablo. Well, we used to play Diablo 2, Diablo 3 together, but we'll jump in Diablo to play, and it's more about just having a conversation than it is actually playing. Hey, Ron, what's up, bud?
Yeah, I started doing more Diablo as of yesterday.
Oh man, Diablo was frustrating me yesterday. I went in there to go after. You went into that. I don't know the name of the mission, but the girl follows you. You go down into the mines.
The first boss.
Yeah, she kicked my ass. I died 3 times.
Yep.
And I mean, that's the first 3 times I've died in Diablo 4. And I was like, holy shit, I died. So like, okay, let's change tactics a little bit here. So the third time, it was all about dodging all the little swirling fire things because it turns your life into the blue sparklies, and then you start dying real quick. So I was like, okay, it's less about doing damage to the baddies. It's more about avoiding the hostile elements here. And I'm like, obviously this is not going to work. I mean, 3 times in a row, I need to level up. I need to do something.
Yep. Well,
CTD.
I've actually been putting it off playing it for a while just because I wanted to get all the people who were like farming stuff out of the way. Just wait.
Yeah. Well, somebody was farming one of the missions. I was trying to do the mission where you go into the dungeon and you gotta kill the baddies, and you find the cube and you carry it, and then you put it on this little pedestal thingy. Apparently, I mean, I thought I'd already done it, but I guess not.
One of the dungeons, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like Magi, something like that. Some quest with a Magi or something.
Yeah,
so I went in there to do that. Oh, I like that one, Ron. So I went in there to do that, and I'm like, I'm trying to find it. I'm wandering around the map, and all of a sudden, this thing this quest pops off, and it's, I guess, a bunch of villagers are trapped in wagons, and monsters are attacking them. And it won't let me talk to the villagers. I guess I'm not high enough level to trigger the quest.
You can do it at any level.
But it wasn't letting me talk to them. So, but I could sure as fuck get killed or get damaged by and damage the monsters. So that's what I did. Like, okay, fine, you guys are doing this, I'll help you do this. So I'm running around like, you know, frozen orbin monsters and, you know, casting meteor and shit like that. I'm just running around just trying to avoid fire and deal fire.
Yep.
And then the quest is like, okay, great. Okay, awesome. The quest is done. I go back to doing it. I'm like, nope. Somebody else comes in the area and the quest fires off again. And I'm like, fuck me, running. After about the 3rd time, I'm like, I'm done. I'm done.
There's actually about 250 viewers for Star Citizen on Kick right now.
That's awesome, though.
Yeah, that is.
Earlier today, there was like 60, I want to say. Numbers are coming up. The other day on Twitch, there was 120 something for Elite Dangerous. I was like, oh, wow, that's rough.
I noticed a lot of the big elite streamers are now doing it on YouTube.
Yeah. Yep. Sliver, I'm going to carve down as close as I can get on the ass end of this 890, but I'm not going to be able to reach the whole thing. You're going to see the mark of what I can see. Yeah, I figured the laser started moving.
I had a CTD.
Yeah, I heard you. I figured when the laser started moving that you were back.
Yeah, I joined back in, thankfully, straight back into the seat.
Awesome.
Yay.
That's getting easier to do. You notice that?
Hmm.
It used to be a real challenge to do that.
No, I didn't get the warping from the bed thing either.
Oh, wow.
I just was straight back into the seat.
That's great. Because normally it's like bed, boom, seat.
Nah, straight back into the seat. And I was like, oh, sweet.
Mm-hmm. That's the way it's supposed to be, right there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, fortunately, there's a lot of landing gear there, so I don't think that's going to be a huge problem. You know, the rear landing legs are right about in that spot.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll try to, yep, there we go. And I meant to try putting the cinches on this thing. Just for giggles.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no offense, but I think it'd be awful hard for you to put a cinch on this reclaimer.
Well, someone told me that it worked well. I don't remember who that was. It may have been Techno.
Yeah, I think so.
But I know I tried during the PTU, when 318 was in the PTU, and it would not attach.
Oh, it can be done. You can do it now. It just you would have a hard time putting them on this reclaimer.
No, I mean on my reclaimer.
No, you could unlock it for him, Moon.
That's true. That is
true.
true.
I want cinches on my reclaimer?
Well, if you take the trawlers off first, then 3 cinches!
Ta-da!
Hey, and since they're not since you haven't bought them, you may be able to get cash money for them.
Right.
24 boxes to go.
24 boxes of beer on the wall. 24 boxes of beer.
Oh, we should be so lucky.
Ron, did you get your tacos blah 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 tonight?
No, we had the cheesesteak.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, jeez.
But however, the RTD mugs,
Yeah.
yeah, they're being made right now.
Nice. Nice. Sliver, let me know when we're good to move, buddy.
Will do. Almost there.
Yeah, I figure. That's a good shot with Crusader right there behind the ship.
Are you able to get that bit in front of the turret?
I'm sorry?
There's a bit in front. I'm getting the bit behind the landing gear. There's a bit in front of the center turret. Are you able to reach that from where you are, or is that out of your reach from where you are?
I can reach it, but I wasn't getting anything.
Oh, okay. Weird.
Yeah. Yeah, for whatever reason, it was no worky. Yeah, when I laser goes over it, the sparkly goes away and the solid red beam comes on.
I gotcha.
Yeah. But sometimes it'll do that. Sometimes an area that you can't scrape, I can, and vice versa.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Star citizen be star citizening.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why me no argue.
Yep.
Ejecting. 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 Ejected.
The nice thing about scraping the painted reclaimers is it's easier to tell what part's scrapable and what part's not.
Yeah. This is true. Is there any subscriber paints for the 890?
I don't think so, but I can look while you're doing that.
Okay.
Clutch store. I need to sign in first, or it's not going to show it to me. Come on. Come on. Come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Subscriber store. Okay. Let's see what we got. Paints. 890. Nope, nothing for 890 in the subscriber store.
Okay, so there's no 890 paints at this point.
I'm guessing not.
Well, there's none in the concierge store. There's none in the store. If there's none in the subscriber store, then there's none.
So that's the Hacienda paint that was on that Ion tonight. I must have applied that and not realized it. I like the turbocharged paint. That looks pretty cool. I just hate that they don't have a lot of paints for the mole. You know?
Mm.
Yeah, there's really not a lot of paints in there.
My guess is you put that paint on the Ion just to look at it, and that was about it, because
Yeah,
that was one
I
of the
guess
ones
so.
we got in subscriber flare.
Yeah, that's probably the case, to be truthful with you. Alright, all paints. Avenger, Eclipse, Gladius, Hammerhead, Retaliator, Vanguards. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything for 890. There's a Carrick pack. Of course, the ever-loved and aged Hornet. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything, buddy. I'm sorry. Now, it could be limited availability, because I remember there being an Origin paint pack. Remember that?
Well, I got a website on here in the wiki here that'll tell me.
There was an Origin paint pack, and I could have sworn they had one. Let me take this. I don't want to show my account information. I'm gonna scroll up and look through the buybacks here real quick. Okay, this should be fine now. We can show this without any worries. All right, so
That's working fine. Why isn't this working?
would it be under component?
Paints.
Yeah, I don't know. Nope. What the fuck? It resets. If it doesn't have something, then it resets.
Yeah.
Fine. Fuck you.
At least on buybacks, you can have it on show all.
Yeah. All right. So what we do now is we will Control F and look for paint. There's a 600 Fortuna. I could have sworn there was an Origin paint pack. Eternity. I don't typically get a lot of paints. That's why I was like, But I remember seeing a paint pack. Was it last year? For those? Foolish green.
Which one are you looking for now?
There was an Origin paint pack. Night Break. No, it's not it. Holy crap, 100 per page and there's 3 pages? Fuck me, running.
That's a decent buyback list.
Yeah. Legionnaire, Cerebus. Fortuna. There's the Fortuna right in there. Alright, let's see what this guy is. Obviously can't see more information. Oh, awesome. No. It's a 600i, a 400i, and an MSR.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah, I got one of them.
No paint packs for you.
Wow.
Hey, Ram. Because
page isn't loading at all.
Because Sliver was asking about paints for the 890.
Okay, that was interesting.
What's up?
Well, I'd stripped half of the rear half of the bottom of the elevator, and then you moved, and then it reappeared.
Mm.
And I got like a SCU off it.
Nice.
Yeah. So I don't know how I was stripping it, but maybe it was one of those angle things.
That may be.
Sometimes you just don't question it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let it do its thing.
All right, just let it go.
A little higher. I just missed that bit around the thruster there. That's it. That's enough.
All right, cool.
I might be able to scrape a little bit too. I'm gonna let you catch up, and then I'm gonna strafe to the middle so we can get the fat cheeks on this girl. The sides of the 890 do very well. She's really meaty there, especially on the back side. Let's see. Who do we have that's on kick? I need to. Well, we can close the thing about the A10. We're done with that. We're figuring out how to host on kick. All right. Let's go to following and 97 viewers on Star Citizen right now. Need to find somebody we can raid out to. Or host out to.
That was actually fun. Huh.
Okay. English is be better if we can find one.
English.
New to kick, happy bounty hunting, bunkers and bunkers. That doesn't look like Star Citizen to me. Revenger, flying some ships. My other ship is a space whale. Making it rain. Chronicles of Ninetails. This guy looks like he's doing salvage. Kef C7. Let's raid or host Kef C7. Yeah. Let's check this guy out. Let's give him a host. Make sure you jump in there and give him follows, because remember, the Star Citizen community is fledgling over here on Kick. And everybody is trying to make it a success.
Did we answer Ram's question as to
I did.
looking at paint for the 890? Okay.
Yeah, we did. Awesome. We're going to raid out to him. That's covered.
Guys, you have a good night. I'm going to call it. I'll see you guys later.
See y'all later.
Oh,
I'll see y'all later.